Right, hello everyone. Hello, Alphabet Chat in Alphabet Chat. Alphabet. Fucking hell, that was a good start, wasn't it? Alphabet Cat in the chat. Bob in the chat. Anyway, hello everyone. We're here every Sunday, 7 o'clock. Anglo Gang, laid back, pub chat, no research, just talking about what happened in the news last week and having a bit of a chit chat. It's an open mic show. If you want to come on the show, you're welcome to come on the show. The more the merrier. Sometimes we put a lot of effort into inviting guests on. Sometimes we don't, but whatever the case, even if we haven't invited you, you're welcome to come on the show. And the idea behind the show is it's just a bit of casual, laid back chit chat at the end of the week, really. And the underlying idea, I'm going to repeat this every week, but the underlying idea is, of course, that England was a better place when people used to talk to each other. People used to go to the pubs. People used to socialize and share ideas and so on and so forth. And that is what this show is all about. Did I ever drink Katuwaba? No, I don't think I did.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
Then you might have done.
Well, I drank a lot of acai, which is fantastic. That's not alcoholic though. Maybe I did. I don't know.
One thing I know it's Mexico, but kind of close. The tequila that they keep the worm in, that's just disgusting to me. Why are you keeping a worm in that?
Well, isn't it hallucinogenic?
I don't know, but it's a worm. Get all the wormy juices. I don't want that. That's
it's kind of cool.
Isn't there a drink in a Scandinavian country where they keep a mummified thumb in it?
Whoa.
That's
hardcore.
Familiar.
Yeah, I forget which countries. I'm going to Google that now. Mummified thumb drink, and then I'll put it in the private chat as always if I find it. Oh, the history of the Sourdough cocktail.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Sorry, it's in the chat. Fucking hell, sorry. It's not in the chat. Oh, in the chat in Twitter.
Oh yeah, I found a YouTube link to a short YouTube link.
Where is it? Where? What chat is it?
In private chat.
Right, there it is. Right,
on StreamYard. Yeah, I've just dropped it in.
Right. Holy fucking shit! Right, hang on a sec. Oh, it's so challenging. I need to remove this. Where's the fucking remove button? Right, and I think they've changed the layout of StreamYard a little bit. Something's changed. Grossest cocktail in North America. Okay, let's go at the beginning.
Did you know that 25 people have donated their toes to this remote bar in Canada? If you have a sensitive stomach, you should probably swipe away. We're in Dawson City in the Yukon Territory of Canada, known as the home of the sourdough cocktail. This is essentially a shot of whiskey with an amputated mummified toe in it. Wow. Legend has it that during Prohibition, an alcohol runner stepped into some icy water. His brother cut off the frostbitten toe with an axe and stuck it in a bottle of alcohol. When the forgotten bottle was found 50 years later, it somehow became a local tradition to put the toe in a shot of alcohol. Now, almost 120,000 sourdough cocktails have been served. There's only one rule of joining the sourdough cocktail club.
You can drink it fast, or you can drink it slow, but your lip must touch.
It's honestly not too bad. Just don't think about it too much.
That is bad.
Did you know that?
That's awesome.
What does she mean it's not too bad? Awesome.
That's great. That's brilliant.
I don't want some smelly old toe.
So, Bruce,
mild cannibalism.
We were Yukon. I wonder if Valion wants to go there and try that. She doesn't even need a passport to do that.
It's not even a passport. She's a leaf. She's a fucking leaf. So there you go. Yeah. I've actually thought about making an alcoholic beverage. Sometimes I thought, just because you can get a license and you could just like make your own. And then you could just, because one thing about business, right, which I always thought is that if you want to start a business, what you got to do is sell expensive shit to rich people because they've got the money. And as long as you just ramp up the price, they'll think it's valuable, even if it's not really valuable, right?
I've done that. If you're like selling stuff, you will sometimes sell it better if you put it at a higher price than a lower price, because people think if it's a bit cheaper, they think, oh, something's wrong with it then. Or it's the same thing, but if you price it high, they think, ooh, it must be fancy.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, make your own alcoholic beverage, like your own whiskey or whatever, and then make like a fancy bottle, and then just flog it for like, I don't know, £100 a bottle or whatever.
It's finding the name with that sort of stuff. That goes a long way. Yeah,
and finding like a little niche. You know, I was talking to some guy he told me he went to Spain and he had this like a liqueur, apple liqueur. Apparently they all drink it in Spain after their meals. It's like helps you digest your food, this kind of thing.
Sure,
you ever heard of this? You never heard of this? Well, I've never heard of it either, but you can't really get it in England. So I tried to buy it on Amazon, but they couldn't deliver it because it's alcoholic. So you've got to be there to sign, and they wouldn't just give it to my neighbor to sign. So that's a fucking waste of time. But anyway, there you go. There you go. That's my news for the day. Right. So I want to just we broke this story first. So let's talk about this. I shared it in the chat, but it didn't. I got the right. Sorry, I'm freaking out here. The story has been broken. Female groomers must be stopped. Right? She went ahead and she only went and did it. She read the fucking
book talk, as the kids call it. Thousands and thousands of women, in particular, have been raving about this piece of literature. What piece of literature is it, you may ask? Well, Morning Glory Milking Farm.
There you go. That's the one that you found, isn't it, Mercian?
No, I showed you the dinosaur one.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, that was your one, Thari, or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, the story's out. The secret is out. You heard it broken here on the Anglo Gang first. There is a female gooning epidemic, and people are starting to talk about it, or Shoe on Head is starting to talk about it anyway.
I have a question. Shoe on Head is talking about this, but why does she have a copy of the book? Surely a picture of it should have done.
She read it.
Yeah, she read it.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, she did her research. I mean, she's got to read it. I mean, you can watch the video. It's like 30 minutes long. She like reads sections of it. I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Put the audience through it, but
Don't ruin why Shoe and Head actually got the book.
Look, I mean, she this is what these people are.
What I read.
Now, for those of you...
Yeah, so I mean, this is full of like TikTok videos of women just like celebrating this shit.
Go back a little bit. She there was a section she was reading out.
Oh,
I think you'll find it.
This bit, hang on. Oh
yeah, that looks like it.
Yeah. Hang on. Okay, so let's just.
What are the spiciest books they have ever read? How spicy is the book they're currently reading? Spice.
Yeah, spice just means porn.
The spiciest book going viral on Book Talk lately is none other than Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M. Nascosta. Violet is a typical down-on-her-luck millennial, mid-20s, overeducated, and drowning in debt. Oh my god! She's just like me! On the verge of moving into her parents' basement, when a lifeline appears in the form of a very unconventional job in the neighboring Cambric Creek. She has no choice but to grab it with both hands. Morning Glory Farm offers full-time hours, full benefits, and generous pay with no experience needed. There's only one catch. The clientele is grade A certified prime beef.
Oh my god.
With the manly, meaty endowments to... Okay.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is actually a profound critique of late-stage capitalism and toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
In this text, we see that the tingling sensation in her coochie is actually the tingling sensation of a Marxist revolution.
Yeah.
This is every...
At least she's laughing at it. I really like Sean Head, actually. I think she's nailed like how... Because she's not really right-wing. She's like in the middle. But she's kind of like nailed the e-celeb thing because she manages to like talk about politics without getting really judgmental. She's just kind of like making fun of it. Do you know what I mean?
She did try and like go all into abortion stuff. She did jump on all that bandwagon. And then after the Charlie Kirk assassination, she did reach out to like Sargon on everyone that she'd like previously distanced herself from, and just apologized. Said, "I'm sorry, you were right about everything. The left really are awful."
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, she's managed to like keep her femininity, is what I mean. Because like you get a lot of e-celebs and e-celeb females, and they're very
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They're just
They're
like
hot.
I don't want to be nagged by a woman on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be nagged. But if
Yeah.
it's just if it's a girl, then she's like just kind of like making fun out of it, but not in too much of a judgmental way. She's just like, this is a bit silly. Then you can kind of get away with it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, she on that she mentions in that video, she mentions about the Sinners and Stardust convention, which is it's a convention for all this female smut, all these books,
Right.
and about this one guy who went there and was just raped, basically.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Well, he went. So this was some guy who went there in cosplay, and he's like some cosplay guy, and he went dressed as one of the characters from one of these books. And during the party there, he is apparently he's just all the women are just on him, touching him, grabbing his penis and stuff.
Wow.
He's like, there's so many women on it. He actually passes out from a panic attack, and then
Sounds great.
and then one of them even stuck one of those tracking air tags on him without him knowing, and was tracking him back to his hotel.
Oh fuck. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, these savage women. They're out of control, and they're not even ashamed of it. Like they've like she was saying in the video, like this stuff is on full display in all the bookshops. Like spicy. It's not porn, it's spicy, okay? And they're making TikTok videos, and I mean, you don't see men. I mean, maybe they do in some dark corner of the internet, but it's certainly not mainstream to see men. Oh, I watched this brilliant porn video the other day. Like they don't advertise it, you know. But these women are like, oh no, this is great literature. You have to read this book, right? It's kind of like just weird and shameless, to be honest.
Men have shame about our things.
You know what we ought to do is we ought to do like a meta narrative of porn and see what it's actually saying. Does it say much about?
Look, the stepsister being stuck in the washing machine is actually a greater commentary on the plight of the working man. You see?
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah,
that's deep.
Yeah, that's how they legitimize all this bullshit, though, isn't it? There's a meta narrative. No, there isn't. You want to go?
Yeah. But they also, I mean, it's very interesting because if you watch the video, she reads like there's a section of the book, and obviously it's a millennial girl, and then she goes on the date with the Minotaur, and the Minotaur
is a feminist,
refuses to allow her to pay for the date. And she's just kind of like trembles and accepts it, and then she's like questioning, is she a real feminist or not? It's like a crazy bunch of psychopathic shit.
You are banging a fucking Minotaur, and this is like, but am I being a good feminist by banging this Minotaur?
Oh, I can't play this Instagram link you've sent me because I'm not logged. Oh, I am logged in.
I'm not.
Oh,
should be able to.
I can watch it.
This is a clip from the that Sinners and Stardust thing.
Okay. Oh fucking hell! Share screen. Here we go. I don't know how to.
Yeah, just
play. How do you play it from the beginning?
Refresh maybe. The page.
I'm just utterly terrified it's going to like accidentally log into my Instagram.
So it starts with this, just all the smut on display. You can talk to the authors, signing usual book things, and merch. And you see, I mean, there's a lot of fat hogs here.
Right.
Look at that.
Yeah, dude. Wow. This is. Oh wow.
That one author there shaved the size of her hair. Typical lesbian.
A lot of fat girls.
Yeah, and then
Reading-
then the night comes, and they have the after party.
Oh
And it's,
wow!
this is where
Sinners and Stardust. Wow.
Yeah. This is where all the fat hogs chase the men like they're truffles.
But these are girls dancing. It's not like they've got
Yeah.
Chippendales. Oh,
Yeah.
there's the one guy.
There's a theory that all women are actually bisexual, and the sort of the psychological reason for that is two women could look after a child.
I think they're just yeah, I do agree. I think they're half gay, to be honest with you, because I do, because they're very touchy feely.
Well, I've been playing with this theory that I've been thinking about all this sort of stuff, and I've come to the conclusion that men's sexual appetite is like a monster, but women are freaks, absolute freaks.
They can be.
I don't know.
They definitely can be.
And I think well, because I think men in the Western world do spend a lot of time chaining up their monster.
Yes.
And women.
That's a very deep and meaningful. Yes, Dario. That was.
Well, I was comparing it to I was thinking like how we act compared to like the Middle East and that lot.
Yeah, they haven't chained up their monsters. They let their monsters roam free.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I wonder if like the Muslim women are the same, because it's like, where's us, like we take personal response, like the man is responsible for raping.
It's pretty sad. I think they've chained up their freaks.
They do burqa porn, though. I mean, that's a thing.
But it's like, but just the attitude, like with the men there, is like, well, if I rape a woman, then it's her fault. She seduced me, sort of.
Yeah, and the women will say that to you as well. You know, maybe it's like, who are you trying to seduce?
I know exactly, but so maybe like with these like Middle Eastern women, it's the other way around, because they're used to being predated on, whereas they're not really here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're very high testosterone, aren't they? Because they've got a lot of menelin, so they're probably quite horny.
What do you think to this theory of mine then, ultimately? Do you think it holds water?
I think men and women are equally freaky, to be honest with you. I mean, this whole porn thing is just the sexual instinct.
I know.
It's gone AWOL, because all these fat women should have got married and had kids, and they don't. So they're really unhappy. So they end up reading romance novels. And then they get desensitized to the porn in the romance novels. So then they read more and more and more stuff, and it gets weirder and weirder and weirder until they're reading Minotaur porn.
Yeah,
I think that's what happens. I mean, in fact, I think the female spicy smut is probably perhaps even more dangerous than the stuff that blokes read, because this stuff directly affects the mind, right? You reach and you can do bestialities, which is essentially what this is. You can't make real porn. Well, I guess you could make AI bestiality porn, but I mean, you could do all kinds of crazy things in a book that you can't do on a film set, right? All kinds of rape and etc. So I mean, yeah, I think they just got desensitized to it, and they just want to go deeper and deeper, to be honest with you.
I will say, on me seeing that convention there, it did seem more like an appeal to men, sort of thing. Have you thought about the fat women? Have sex with a fat woman for the good of society.
Yeah. I mean, there used to be that fat rehabilitation meme on the manosphere. Do you guys remember that?
I don't think I was never close into the manosphere, so no.
Oh right, well, there's I think it was Matt Forney was pushing it. It's like, because there was like some picture of like a really fat girl on the internet, and then she slimmed down. She looked really hot, and so people were saying like, what you got to do is you got to get a fat girl, and then just take her to the gym, and then slim her down over like 6 months or a year or whatever.
Well, I've been thinking about that. So if I've got a fat woman and we sort of like Or just walk around Snowdonia, dear. I mean, wouldn't that be nice?
No, we don't need snacks. No snacks. No.
Yeah. Just see how fast we can get to the top of that mountain. Come on.
Dude, I bumped into the fat girl from work actually on the way home in the petrol station. And she was just like loading up on fucking like chocolate and shit, you know, on like Friday night. And I said hello to her and she looked at me and she's like, "Oh, I'm just getting my snacks." And then she just
Caught you,
like,
bitch.
yeah, caught red-handed, getting a Friday night sugar dose, you know. God almighty. I was just like, all right, love. Yeah, whatever. Fucking hell.
So
Mind you, I'm just as bad because I was getting my beers. You know, she was getting her sugar and I was getting my beer. So, you know.
Yeah.
So it's our duty to take on a fat bird and slim her down somehow, like the opposite to a feeder.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think. I mean, I personally view being fat as a moral failing. There's of someone.
Yeah. Do you know what I want to know about feeders? I used to be into the band Feeder, and I actually like, and the internet was still a relatively new thing, right? And in school, like you could look at normal things, but the firewall in the school hadn't quite got around the fact of a feeder. So I managed to get onto a porn website in school by typing in feeder.com or .co.uk or something, and that is how I found out about feeders.
Oh.
Well, I found out about Joy by looking up the Blade Runner thing, and it was like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, finally, like the pennies dropped. But in case you didn't know, like Blade Runner 20. What was it? 20 came out in 2017. Blade Runner 2049, wasn't it? With Ryan Gosling. So he's got the holographic girlfriend, and her name's Joy. And Joy in pornography stands for jerk off instruction. Yeah. So you can Google that if you want. But anyways, I mean, I was just you know, looking into Blade Runner for a video or something, or whatever, and there you go.
So I wonder how many people in the chat who's learnt about Feeder and Joy today. I want to know.
Yeah, this is a bit grim, isn't it? I don't know what
I mean,
where are we going?
Feeders really need to just be like, that's just so bad because you are just killing these people.
What is a feeder? You get a girl and then you just make her fat?
It's either way. But it's someone who gets pleasure from feeding, from just feeding someone, just stuffing loads of food down their gut.
Right.
And then of course
with a duck.
Yeah. So then they get incredibly obese because they're just constantly having food stuffed in them, their partner. And then it is so until they just die.
Okay, well, it's weird. I mean, since we're talking about degenerate shit, let's segue into. I don't really know anything about this, okay? Because I totally missed this band, but some bloke called Ian Watkins is dead, and he was in a band, and apparently he was some kind of pedo.
Yeah, and it's what he did was really bad. I mean, I can show you some memes of people within the alternative and metal scene. If I can pull that up, actually.
I mean, Lost Prophets they were pretty big, weren't they?
I never heard of them.
And they were sort of in between new metal and emo.
Yeah.
It's kind of where they sat, and they were massive in that kind of punk pop emo new metal.
I had one of their CDs. I remember that.
Wow.
I mean, musically, if you were into that kind of vibe of music, they were top notch. But Ian Watkins, the lead singer, I mean, do you know why he ended up going to prison, Brutus?
No, I don't. I'd never heard of him. I don't know anything about it.
Well, I actually, surprisingly, I don't know much about it. But let's put it this way: I know some fans let him have access to their babies.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Not children, babies. That's how sick that fuck is. So that's how bad he is. And yeah.
What is that, man? Is that like just some kind of like Like,
I
oh
don't.
wow,
That,
you're famous, therefore it's okay, or something like that. Like, what are people thinking? I don't get it. Like,
As a parent, yeah.
yeah, like I don't get that.
I think he's always been a bit of a knobhead. I mean, there were stories before this whole pedo thing broke. I mean, you might have read this in the group chat, but it's reminded me of the full story. So, are you familiar with the Vans Warp Tour?
No.
Right. Okay. So it's like, again, within the emo pop punk new metal scene, they have this big festival. It's a bit like Download Festival, but the format of the show is each band gets 3 songs, and it's a quick cycle. So there's like they get through loads of bands in a day, and they're all big bands, right? But you have a very tight slot in which to play your 3 songs, and Ian Watkins made them lose their slot on the Vans tour, and the bassist nearly battered him to death. And this was before the pedo thing, so that's how much of a prick this man was.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just looking at his attempted rape. Fucking hell. Attempted rape and sexual assault of a child under 13. Taking, making, possession of indecent images of children. Having sex with an animal.
Typical Welshman,
29
eh?
years. Yeah, dude. Fuck me. Wow. So he actually died in prison. So I've never heard of this. It just says here, His Majesty's Prison, Wakefield, the Monster Mansion. Fuck me, West Yorkshire. It's called the Monster Mansion due to the large number of high-profile, high-risk sex offenders and murderers held there. Wow. You can make a movie about this place. Look at it. Jesus Christ. Wakefield Prison.
It's got an aura about it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's got a vibe. Shit.
Some other prisoner stabbed him, though, right?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. That's what happened.
Yeah. So you got to think that he would have been in a wing with other serious sex offenders and pedos, and even they stabbed him.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy was a prick. There's not a negative superlative for that man.
Right.
And
yeah, I mean,
everyone in the alternative metal scene fucking hates him because genuinely, Lost Prophets, if you're into that sort of music, was top notch.
Right.
And you now can't listen to it because of that prick.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of things you can forgive, like split the artist from the art, but when it's raping babies, that's a bit tricky.
There's actually a petition for like some of the old fans for the rest of the band to re-record all the albums with a different frontman.
Wow. Yeah. Mind you, Pete Townshend was a pedo as well, wasn't he?
Allegedly. I don't know. I've heard stories. I think, to be fair, I forget which band it was, but there was a band member who met a 13-year-old and married her. I forget which band it was.
Don't.
It's some famous 60s band, like along the lines of the Who, or I don't think it was. I don't think it was Pete Townshend. I forget whether it was someone like the Who or the Rolling Stones, but a band like that. Yeah, married someone. He got pregnant before he got married when she was underage, and I don't even know how that works. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to look up. There used to be a website which would pop up, but it's not popping up now, called Labor 27 or Labor 37 or Labor 17, but it was just showing like all the different links, all the different pedos involved with the Labour Party, because Pete Townshend was a big donator to the Labour Party. But all that's popped up is, I mean, you guys have heard of this, haven't you? Let me show you this. So we're doing a Wikipedia dive today, but you guys have heard of, you've all heard of this, haven't you? Pi.
Yeah.
Look at this. Let's look at the image. 2 little children. It's just fucking insane. Anyway, British pro-pedophilia activist group founded in October 1979, officially disbanded in 1984. Abolition of the age of consent. An international organization of people who trade obscene material. These people are still around. Ian Campbell. See?
Yep.
These people have got their own, like... yeah.
In America, they've got NAMBLA, the North American Man-Boy Love Association.
Wasn't there one called Maps as well?
I'm not sure, but I first heard about NAMBLA in South Park, and I was thinking, this is one of those silly South Park things. Then I later found out, well, that's real. No.
I'm thinking about like they wanted it to be called minor attracted person or not.
Yeah, that's what the leftists are pushing, because it's fine. It's not a problem.
Well, this is the thing. Like, homosexuality used to be classified as a mental disease, you see, and then they moved it from being a mental disease to being a sexual preference, and then it became legalized. So they're trying to do the same thing with the pedo thing. They want to just say, oh, it's just a sexual preference. It's not a mental illness. And that's like a step on the way to just legalizing it. So it's amazing that these people are still like. It's just amazing. Like, right-wing people get thrown in jail, but these you got like literal pedos. Just they start their own society to legalize pedophilia, and that's okay. That's accepted.
Well, no, the whole thing's a mess. I mean, the amount of police story. I mean, did you see in the that kid that got taken off by the police? I know he got arrested. It was a little kid who went fishing in the Thames and got harassed by the police.
Oh yeah, I've got the video. It's fucking.
I mean, it's sort of like the amount of crimes in this country and what the police are spending their time doing.
Yeah, that's a real. I don't know. It seems like every single week on this show we just play a video of some fucking police just doing
getting
something
worse
awful.
and worse and worse.
This is insane. I mean,
go up.
Where is it? Well, here it is.
Yeah.
Poor little kid. He's just crying. Isn't he? He's just like, just very upsetting.
I mean, like,
look at his little face. Look.
I mean, was he like 11 or something? Maybe.
Seems about 8 or 9 to me.
I don't know. But yeah, we cuff him.
Yeah,
for fishing.
I mean, there's a fishing rod just there. This crime was fishing in the Thames.
Fucking hell! Like, it's just what you're doing. Like, what is going on?
It's sort of like, I mean, okay, you need a license to go fishing and everything, but this was such. I mean, the fact that it was being policed over everything else.
I mean,
we don't. It's not really a priority, is it? We don't really have time for that shit. I mean, look, put it this way, because we just covered this a few weeks ago. We've had the story break of migrants stealing swans.
Yeah, that's fun.
Police aren't doing nothing about that, are they?
It's part of their culture.
Yeah, they'll arrest this little kid. Like, it's just fucking insane. Like, what?
It was that video of the one, some policewoman going and talking to these migrants who've clearly got a swan, and just how weak she's being with them. It's like, this is a big bird. This is quite a big bones, and I'm seeing white feathers in this carcass here. That's a bit suspicious. Just letting you know, you're not allowed to have swans. Okay, bye.
This country's an absolute joke.
Yeah.
It's an absolute joke. I mean, like, you remember when a kid, and you used to be, if you were his age in the 80s and 90s and beyond, if you got caught doing no good, you just get a stern telling off, or you wouldn't get any of this.
Yeah, just like, I don't know what possessed them to think they needed to cuff a small child.
They're not getting, because their training now consists of the lefty things, isn't it? Or sort of like DEI and we've got to think about this and feminism this and leftist that, communism that and the other. That they don't teach them any proper policing.
Well, they're just cunts. I mean, just imagine like the Labour Party, but wearing a policeman's uniform. I mean, that's essentially what you got. They believe this shit. They're politically left wing, so
yeah,
that's it. You know,
I mean, you talk about entryism, and I've been thinking about this as well. We need to be more. We need to get people in all sorts of places beyond the political landscape. We do need a version of the ADL and the Southern Property Law Centre. We do need like a law institution.
yes,
We need
100%.
we need judges. We need people in the police everywhere. I mean, in the media.
I think you nailed it right there, mate. I think that is the path. Like I think in America that the best example would be the NRA, National Rifle Association, because that's just an NGO basically, but they have managed to uphold the right to bear arms, and people have given them a lot of money, and they grade different politicians on how well they stand up on the issues and so on and so forth, and they're very good at lobbying the Republican Party. We should have. I think that's because I've always advocated for entryism. People always say, "Well, how? Well, that's one way you could do it." I mean, we do have Migrant Watch. Shamefully, I don't give them any money, but I mean, and we do have what's the other one? The Free Speech Union, right? So there's two.
I would argue Restore Britain is certainly some way you should be entering into.
Yeah. So there's three.
Because Restore Britain could rival the Tony Blair Foundation, I think. Hopefully, but they've already come up with a policy of how to do deportations, ready to go.
It's good. It's just it's not specific. I just like if something is like a one issue thing, because then you're focused on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with this Migrant Watch, then it's just like one thing. If it's free speech, it's one thing. You know what you're getting. You know what you're giving your money to. So yeah. I mean, that would be my only quibble with it. But I think it's the way to go. We should have big right wing organizations that people donate money to, and these things should then lobby the government and push the government around. That's how we should work this thing.
Alphabet Cat saying we can do that to reform. Not really, because they use Hope Not Hate to do all their vetting for them.
But we did bully them, and they seem to have turned against them. So,
I don't think they have really. I think that's just a.
I think they know they need to be right wing to get in. I think they've finally worked it out.
But they don't want to be.
Yeah. I get that impression. Well, I've got that impression because everything up until now, well, maybe not everything, but a few. I mean, like some of the pro-reform people have been saying the whole Steve Eddington thing was a year ago. It wasn't. It was 6 months ago, half a year ago.
And they lie about what's said in it as well.
Yeah. Well, it's not just the Eddington interview. The whole Richard Tice interview where he went, "Well, I'm a boomer, so it doesn't matter to me," and basically a lot of what they've said.
Click the link I just put in the private chat. This is my county council, my reform county council.
Oh, fucking hell. Kent. Hang on. You got to keep speaking while I'm clicking on shit. Oh, anyway, whatever. Basil the Great. What is going on at Reform Kent? Zia Youssef promised big spending cuts. The council has taken my reform and that promise. Now they're saying they will raise council tax by the maximum allowed, and they They want more migrants?
Yeah.
Hey, Flynn, are you watching this? Can we bookmark this for Flynn? In case people don't know, there's a guy in our chat group. He's Australian and he's called Flynn, and he doesn't understand why we hate reform. Well, Flynn, mate, this is it.
Can I also say, fuck you, Harrian. I was right. You were wrong. Because
Holy
I was
fucking
told,
shit.
no, they're going to they're going to lower your council taxes. You're going to love reform. Oh, no, they're not. 5% tax increase on council tax, which is the most they're allowed. And then, yeah, they want to, they're lobbying for Keir Starmer to reduce the restrictions on foreign care workers so we can get more care workers in.
Oh, fucking people! Like,
It's like, exactly right. This is like, this is what's going to
sorry,
come.
I've just deleted it. Sorry, but anyway, we saw it. But yeah.
Well, maybe they're just hiding the power levels, Sarium. Have you thought of that?
Yeah, you got me.
This is why I make the point. Like, I know, like, maybe I upset some people because sometimes I make videos and I get angry, but that's just the way I make videos. But I mean, this is why I make the point. Nigel just split the vote. He split the fucking vote, right? And Peter Hitchens was right, and it sucks because we were just going to get 5 years of Labour, which is going to be shit. And even if Reform do win, it's just Tory 2.0. And the only path forward is we've got to like you say, Mercy, we've got to get organized. We've got to get responsible. We've got to stop thinking about voting in a party that's going to save us. And we need to start thinking, how can we make them do what we want us to do? It's not a case of I love the Tory party or I love reform. No, we have to realize these people are scumbags, right? They're like little cockroaches, and we need to make them do what we want us to do in a kind of like cold-hearted and Machiavellian way. And I just think people just get too like emotional about politics, and they're like, oh, this politician's lying and he did this and I can't trust him. It's like they're politicians, they're scum. Okay, just accept that. They are scum, okay? How can we make them do what we want us to do? And I think the path forward, as you were saying, Mercy, is we need some kind of entries. We need NGOs. We need big, powerful organizations that can somehow bully them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, if you're voting for a party, you're voting to slow down the degradation. Fine,
Yes.
do that. You know, whatever you can to slow it down, but you're not gonna achieve power through these parties. We need these NGOs, whether they be Law, Restore Britain, the Free Speech Union, and the other one you mentioned, Bruce. I forgot it already.
I don't know. Reform
I did have a thought about reform and how they just keep getting in all these Tories, all these Tory defectors, loads of them. And I thought this is probably Nigel and Zaya just getting them in to sort of prop them up and defend them against the sort of more radical base of reform.
Yeah. I mean, we might as well watch this because it's in the background. I don't even know really what happened. This guy, like, apparently he's just.
How many times are you going to repeat them then? Not him. He's doing nothing wrong. What are you doing?
The river is there and there is a fence. It is not safe. We need space. Move back.
The river is there.
Guys, move back. I appreciate you want the photo. Please move back. Please move back. We need.
The river is there. It's not safe. We fucking conquered the world, you silly bitch. Like, fuck off. We're on a bridge on the river. It's not safe. What are you talking about? Anyway, look, this is England. This is fucking England. I don't even know what's going on with this one, but it's just anyway, one more video of some guy getting arrested for wearing a Union Jack hat or something. I don't know. Yeah. So don't know what to say.
Okay, guys, move out the way now.
What's he done wrong, fellas? What's he done wrong, man? He says save our kids. What's wrong with that? What's he done wrong? He's got a Union Jack hat. What's wrong with that? He said Hamas are terrorists. What's wrong with that? He's done nothing wrong.
Guys, can you move back, please? This isn't safe.
We are, but he's done nothing wrong.
Yeah. So that's what happens when a Muslim runs your city, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
How many Muslim MPs do we have at the minute? It was some like it's quite a lot of them, wasn't there? Was it 48 or something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
48? I don't think it's that many. I
Is it
don't know.
not that many?
What happened to Evadian? Did she run off?
Maybe. So anyway, but this is the future of the Tory party. Just absolute genetic dead ends. And this guy, I mean, look at the state of them. This guy, the
He looks
first
like a
one.
Doctor Who fan that didn't quite get the memo.
This guy, Charles Amos, the first one. I heard that he is one of these real libertarian wackos who thinks that incest should be fine.
Oh, whoa.
You know, it's like they're just consenting adults, so what's fine? I mean, personally, it sounds to me like he wants to fuck his cousin.
Oh,
right.
jeez.
You know, it's if your cousin ever comes up to you going, "I think incest is fine," don't you? Yeah, that's a red flag, right?
Yeah.
And then this guy,
Unless you're a Pakistani, in which case it's just for culture.
Well, the NHS says it's great. Yeah.
Yes.
Who am I to argue?
The NHS says it's not happening, but if it is, it's great.
I will say this: why is he pushing so hard about this?
What?
That's the kind of thing you sort of like. Oh, I kind of think that maybe I should keep that under my hat. Like,
Yeah.
why push it?
It's because he wants to fuck his cousin.
Exactly. Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's got to be right. Like, why else? And you see the I mean, this face. It's like you're getting. I don't know. This could be an incest face. Yeah, one more like round of incest on this face. You're getting Charles II, the Habsburg.
What I'm more worried about is what his cousin might think about it.
Is it like some kind of famous celebrity or something?
These are, maybe a bit, but these are like the young Tory party members, sort of.
Who's the girl on the far right? Is that Belle Delphine?
No, but we'll get to her. This guy. Look at this physique, and you're like these people are about 20, and you already have a comb over.
Wait a minute.
Hang on. Isn't that the Doctor Who jumper?
Yeah, I was about to say that's the Doctor Who jumper from the 80s, was it?
Yeah.
Jesus
Banging.
Christ. That's two Doctor Who look-alike things then going on.
They kicked out Connor Tomlinson joined the Tory party, didn't they? And they kicked them out. So
I see dressed a bit better than this lot.
Yeah.
We'll get to her. So then there's a selection of some other ones. The Tories rammed with young conservatives were bringing a real buzz. Sure they were. So this guy, absolute Tory boy, right? Harry, 21, just typical Tory boy. I kind of hate him. He looks like a prick. This guy, I mean, we've got like the Ukraine flag and stuff on. You know, this guy is going to bring in all the immigrants. Definitely.
Right.
Boris Wave did nothing wrong. And then, oh dear, poor M. It's like, come on, at least like stand up straight, shoulders back. That would do you a world of good because you look like an old woman. You're
she
21.
does look. She's slouching, isn't she? She looks really
You're 21. Little bit of mascara, little bit of lipstick. Don't wear men's clothes. Why do you have your tie tucked into your trousers? That's just awful. You know, put in a bit of effort. And these people, they knew they're
send her to Bob. Bob will sort her out.
Yeah, this is just this.
Bob, you have a low bar, my friend.
This guy, I'm getting a bit of Down syndrome in this face.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
He's going to go bald in a year.
Yeah, he's only 20 as well. Then this one, Miller.
Wow, she doesn't look happy, does she? Is that a man? Is that a transvestite?
Miller. I don't know what sort of name Miller is. Right. This
That's a bloke.
This could well be. It's very much a they them. Who knows? And yeah, this is the Tory party future. Now this one, Jesseline.
I do that.
Jesseline's quite nice.
Yeah.
which is it's red flags for me, because what is this pretty lady doing with these genetic dead ends?
She's waiting for me. She's waiting for a real man to sort her out.
We do need to save her, I think, if she's surrounded by all these genetic dead ends.
She's got a pearl necklace on.
I can't wait for a Valiant to get a mic going.
I mean, it's also is this a tranny honeypot trap?
No, don't spoil it. Come on, dude.
No, let him find out on the night, mate.
No, seriously, she's got quite a sultry look to her. She's got quite.
I know, I know,
fucking
right?
Up for it.
I know, but why is she with all these young Tory freaks?
This is the
weird,
entryism. Right? No, this is it. This is actually what you do, because they'll kick the right wing men out, but if you get right wing women, it's I don't know. I just don't think they'd have the balls to kick the women out, because they'd be too, especially like the guys. They'd be like, oh, I don't like her political opinions, but she's quite fit. See?
yeah, but what is she doing here?
Money. That's why she's doing it. Someone's paying her.
There's no money in the Tories anymore. And then we get, I think, this 15-year-old lad wants to be Jacob Rees-Mogg. He says,
he's quite well dressed.
Yeah. I mean, he's from Wales, right? He's the Welsh Tory.
God, he looks like he's going to get ready to go to the First World War.
Yeah. He's from the Vale of Glamorgan. He's a Tory. That's bad. And he also says Conservatives are still the best vehicle for change. Oh, come on. But
yeah.
15. And then this one is the best.
I like him.
Come on.
Oh, he's a fucking geezer. I like him.
Dr. Pepper is the worst offence there, aside from the air.
It's got a fucking Union Jack. All you got to do is replace the Dr. Pepper with a can of Stella, and you fucking bang on. That's what I want in my Tory party.
Look at how dirty and greasy he looks, though. And you know this is a picture being taken. And put the Dr. Pepper down for just a second, man.
No, I like him. I really like him. He's my favourite one so far, except for the girl.
This is the hair.
I think him and the girl with the pearl necklace should just hook up.
Oh, why do you want to do that to her? Well,
because he's like the only manly one in the whole bunch. I mean, he's got fucking balls. Yeah, he has got balls. He knows he's taking a photo. He's like, yeah, I wear my fucking Union Jack.
This is just dirty and greasy. This is a man. Oh, Richard, come on. This is a man who he's got a fleshlight. I bet he's got a fleshlight on him right now.
But he's not ashamed of it, you know.
No,
he's fat. We've just railed against fat.
Yeah, look at this. Look at these cheeks.
Well, he's got a Union Jack. He don't give a fuck.
If you slap a Union Jack on it, you're happy.
Basically,
this is not the face of the future. This is bad. This is dysgenic. We don't want this. And then the last one.
Well, he's better than this fucking guy, isn't he? This guy's a twerp. Yeah. This guy, look at the way he's like, I'm serious.
He thinks he's so cool. And like, you're 20 and look at your hairline receding back into infinity at 20. What? Yeah, caught you. And then this lady, her, we get a comment from her. Well, wait. I think it's great we have a female leader. I'm a very strong women's rights advocate. More women should be visible in the Conservative Party. Wow. I think now more than ever, we need more women in politics. I hope we have many more female leaders to come. Oh dear, she's a feminist.
Well,
Did you see the Sargon's video about the Conservative Party yesterday?
Just to stay on that picture.
Yeah. We need to save her. This is what we're fighting for.
What does she say? What's her?
They don't have any quotes from her.
Oh, because she's too based and red pilled. So they deleted her post.
Can't we get her in a bikini and a Union Jack cape?
Yeah,
blowing in the wind.
She was just like, we got to kick all the foreigners out, and they're like, oh dear. Yeah. Well, anyway, we won't kick you out because you're fit. So yeah.
The allergy immigration policy. It applies to politics too.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying, Mercian?
Oh yeah.
Sargon did a video about the current state of the Conservative Party, and I forget the name of the journalist. He kept on calling Kemi Badenoch mummy.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Tim something.
Yeah.
I forget what I wonder if I can pull that article up.
This is another. I want to raise this point again. Nobody's done the memes, right? Maybe you can say something about this, Evadian, but I mean, I do feel like the age of the meme has died. I think it was a millennial thing, and we have a new generation now. We have the Zoomers, and the Zoomers just don't do memes. They never learned how to use Photoshop, and they never got excited about memes, and so now we've got.
She's gone.
Okay, but now we've got a literal African prime minister, and I don't see any memes about her on 4chan. Do you know what I mean? That's a gold mine for memes, and nobody's tapped into it. So I think the age of memes has died.
They are probably a bit worried they'd be arrested for that.
Well, no, if you're posting it anonymously on 4chan.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh. Wow, you're right. Oh, hang on. Let me share this. Fucking hell. Oh, gosh, so many buttons. Remove shit.
Yeah, Sargon touched on this in his video.
There's something weird going on here, isn't it? It really is.
It was just sort of like, what kind of fetish is that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what's that all about? That's very strange, isn't it?
Tim Stanley. Well, it's sort of like it's the upper classes that they've obviously got like mommy issues to call. Oh God! It's not.
Do you think it's because they get sent to boarding schools or something like that? Do you think that's it?
Maybe. It's mummy is moving to where the voters really are.
Yeah, it's so pathetic.
It's really weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's very strange.
I bet all those new Tories say, "Mummy."
Oh, it is real. It's very real.
That is the Telegraph. It is real. And that's not the only article he's done.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Do you think? I mean, she's got to be putting on that accent, right? I mean, she was raised in Nigeria.
There's another article he did in 2024.
£25. Get the Telegraph for £25 for a year.
Wow, bargain.
Oh, that's it. It's gone now. Oh, that's fucked it. Anyway, is there another thing you're sharing with me?
Yeah, it's just the same. I think it's the same journalist. He just refers to Kemi Badenoch as mummy.
It's a real thing.
The whole idea about getting the Tories in, there's a reason not to.
Mummy one. Oh God.
Oh my God, it's so depressing.
It's definitely a fetish. It's got to be. He just wants some big black woman to be dominating him.
Well, I guess it's a combination. You get a beautiful combination because she's black and she's a woman. So you're ticking both of those boxes, and then you mix in with it this weird mummy fetish as well.
The only way to improve it for him is if she pegged him.
Oh wow!
Mummy's pegging me with taxes, and I can't be happier.
Oh my God!
I think this is gonna be the theme of the stream, Brewer. So I think it's a theme of many streams. Schopenhauer was right. We do everything for sex.
Pegging and oh God, yeah. I was going to segue into something. What was that? There was another story related.
Well, if you'd like us to talk about the meta narrative of your favourite porn video,
No, I just wanted to say, yeah, that's it. I was going to segue into this because we're doing the Tories. Got to get the segues. Segue into this. So this is our boy. Because he was in the news. So we'll watch this video, but we'll talk about this because this is an actual news story that we can talk about. The no white faces in Birmingham. I don't think it says it here, but anyway.
Our country has some of the best lawyers, barristers, and judges of anywhere in the world, but we have a problem. There's a small minority of judges with links to political causes that are compromising the independence of the judiciary. Until now, they've been kept a secret, but the research conducted by my team and I have uncovered it. And what I'm about to tell you will shock you. Over 30 immigration judges who sit in courts and tribunals like this one have links to open borders charities. And these are the men and women who get to decide who stays and who goes. And the public will rightly be asking, how independent are they? Let me give you an example. Before his appointment, Judge Symes volunteered for bail for immigration detainees. Even after his appointment, he takes public positions on social media on illegal migration proposals. And he even advertises his judicial office to drum up business for his immigration advisory services. Or take Judge Heaven. She spent 5 years before she became a judge volunteering for bail for immigration detainees.
Jesus.
And even after becoming a judge, she took to social media to celebrate the defeat of the government's Rwanda plan. These people should have no place in our justice system. But my research has shown these are not isolated examples. The line between adjudication and activism is being blurred every day. If judges want to step into the political space, they should stand for parliament. It's time for transparency and for reform, so the public can have confidence that their judges are truly independent.
Well, I think it's good work. I think he's doing a great job. They have to make this guy leader of the Tory party. That's it. End of story.
I do have trouble trusting him, but at least it's kind of like with reform, the rhetoric is all going our way. We are the ones pushing the conversation, and they're all forced to try and catch up now, rather than just dismissing us.
Until I don't need to anymore.
Yeah, I mean, because he was immigration minister, and was happy for them all to come in.
Oh, was he? I didn't really know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. He the Afghans and stuff. He was happy to have all of them come in.
Right. Well, I don't know, man. Give a drowning man a branch, and he'll grab hold of it. I mean, I just see him as a branch. We can't. Kemi's got to go down. I'm sorry, Kemi has to go down.
Mummy, has Mummy got to go?
Mummy's got to go. I think we talked about this before. I think they have to wait for a year until they can get rid of her. So they'll probably do it either before or maybe they'll probably wait for the new year or something after Christmas. But they've got to get rid of her. I mean, she's awful.
She's done nothing to improve their polls. So,
I mean, the only good thing that she's come out with is leaving the ECHR. So that's good. That's come out. Well done, Kemi, for that. But yeah, she's an African. I really genuinely hope that she is just like the last gasp of Tory idiocracy. It's just like they get wiped out, they get kicked out of government, they don't learn their lesson, they put an African woman in charge, everybody hates her. Maybe finally the penny is starting to drop and they're starting to realize that actually they should behave like conservatives.
The problem is how many actual conservatives are left in the party. That's going to be the one problem. Because what the party should do is just go really hard right.
Yeah,
but I don't think they've got those people in them anymore.
Here's the thing. I think maybe reform might have done them a favour in a way, that might have shown them the path of things to come, and all the power hungry Tories have just abandoned the party.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I mean, whatever the case, I want this guy to be in charge. I mean, I know his wife's Jewish apparently, but I mean, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, it's again I don't trust him, but he's saying things that we want.
Yeah, I want to see him and Rupert Lowe basically. If they need to get Rupert Lowe to join, I don't know why it hasn't. I don't know why Rupert is just sitting out because he's obviously has this bad beef with Nigel because they tried to throw him in jail. So he's not going to go back to reform. So he might as well just join the bloody Tories, isn't it?
Well, I've been thinking about it. I think Rupert Lowe's got the right idea. Do the same thing as the Tony Blair Foundation. I mean, how much power does Tony Blair still have?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
If you see Restore Britain as the mirror to the Tony Blair Foundation, then it all starts to click together for you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That New Culture Forum lad, the younger one, Harrison Pitt, he did an interview with Michael Gove the other day, and he asked Michael Gove, like, he was just saying to Michael Gove, look, Rupert Lowe needs to be in charge of the Tories. And Gove, he's still clearly a power player in, but a power player in the Tories, and he just dismissed that and said he's fully behind Kemi and thinks Kemi's the future.
I think he's the one that put her in charge anyway. He's the one that
yeah, he definitely helped with that.
Yeah. I don't want to be rude to Harrison. Is he straight?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
It's just
I just wonder because he's on the New Culture Forum, and New Culture Forum's run by
the gay guy.
The gay.
He's got some Filipino husband now, I think. That
Wow.
guy. Yeah.
Really?
Much younger.
Is that the
Pete
guy?
Whittle? Pete Whittle, yeah. He's got some really much younger Filipino Twinkie boy husband.
Yeah. I just worry. I mean, I really like him. It's just I don't know. He just reminds me of the other famous gay guy because he's just got such a posh voice. And
Starkey. Honestly, I really enjoy listening to Starkey talk now.
Really? Does he
give
you tingles?
Not as an orator,
like an older man.
As a video to leave on.
Does he give it?
Like
no, tell us more, Mercy.
No, I just enjoy Starkey content.
He's
not Irish fans before anyone says.
Oh wow,
yeah, he's a good talker.
Yeah, no, he makes some very good points, I think. And
I avoid all the gays in case they turn me gay by watching them. I just
can't risk it.
Yeah, I refuse to have it normalized. Just no.
I can't believe you're that insecure about your sexuality.
Oh, I can't believe you went there. No, I just don't like it. It just gives me the ick, you know. So here's the big story. Moving on before we gaze too much, but here we go.
I want to play you a bit of yourself, actually, Robert Jenrick, from a recording.
Based fucking Jenrick. Here we go.
That's been published in a newspaper.
I wonder if they deliberately leaked it. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? But you know, people stood behind him. Like if he'd have come out and said this like 5 years ago or 10 years ago, they probably would have thrown him out of the party. But not anymore. So it's good.
This morning we'll play it. It's about Britishness, and then we'll talk on the other side.
The other thing that I noticed there was that it was one of the worst integrated places that I've ever been to. In fact, in the hour and a half that I was filming with news there, I didn't see another white face.
Now, someone needs to clip that, and then like his eyes go red, and then it goes like, you know. If they had any sense, that's what they'd do. But anyway.
And that's not the kind of country I want to live in.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to live in a country where people are properly integrated. It's not about the colour of your skin or your faith. Of course it isn't.
Kind of
but I
is,
want people
mate.
to be living alongside each other, not parallel lives.
Aside from that last bit, though,
yeah,
it's basically the Overton windows. Like the rest of the country's like, what? It's that thing. I completely agree with him, and then the rest of it was sort of like, I don't agree with that last bit.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Sorry.
He's still coming at it from a really gay shitlib perspective. It's just like, can we at least have some white people remaining? Just a few white people. That'd be great with all my diversity. Rather than
still a step in the right
genocide.
direction, though. He's talking about white people. There's no white faces in Birmingham. I mean, that's good.
Yeah,
right?
he's just saying, can we not have total white genocide?
Yeah,
it's still like in favour of all the multiculturalism.
Yeah, could we have 40% white people in some places?
Wow, what a target! Yeah.
yeah.
I did like the best response to this though was because they went around asking people in Birmingham, and they got this one Indian guy who goes, "No, Birmingham's a shithole. I never see any English people here." I agree with Robert in every way.
There are only there's probably 3 places in Birmingham worth going. Sutton Coldfield, the city centre's not too bad if you go when there's no one around, and Solihull, which I don't think is technically part of Birmingham. Apart from those 3 places, you wouldn't want to go anywhere near the place. I don't.
I used to live in Birmingham. It used to be fun. It used to be great. It used to have some great clubs.
Well, I went.
But that was 20 years ago. You know, it's probably
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I mean, like when you went, there probably weren't diversity barriers there and everything. But it was getting diverse then.
It was, but they were kind of like on the outskirts of the city, and you go into the city centre, and there are a lot of white people, and just a lot of pubs, a lot of clubs. There's a lot of parks in like it's quite a well laid out city. It could actually be a very beautiful city. A lot of trees, a lot of parks, a lot of old Victorian architecture, this kind of thing. I mean, people shit on it, but that's just because it's full of foreigners. If they cleared out all the foreigners, it could actually be quite a beautiful city.
Well, before the foreigners and the late 20th century, people didn't like Birmingham because of the architecture. I don't mean the Victorian architecture. I mean the post-war architecture. I heard one comic, so I went to the Glee Club there, and he described it. The thing about Birmingham is they got a deal on concrete and just went with it.
Yeah. They tore down a lot of great stuff and built some really shit stuff. That's for sure. Yeah.
The concrete needs to go, but I see what you're saying. I tell you what, if the diversity in the concrete goes, then it could be a great city again.
Well, they've got the spaghetti roundabout as well, which is legendary. So I'm talking the spaghetti. That's still a thing, isn't it?
Spaghetti Junction, yeah.
Yeah, people talk. Yeah, Spaghetti Junction. People talk about that still, don't they?
Yeah. I think there's more complex junctions in the country, but I think that was the first really complicated one.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I remember going through it as a kid, and my parents were like, "This is the Spaghetti Junction." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" There's like roads in the sky,
it's
intertwined.
like 3 flyovers intersect each other at different levels. Yeah,
I mean, it's like horrifically dystopian, but at the same time, like kind of cool, Yeah. All right. What else happened in the news? Let's talk about Canterbury Cathedral.
Oh, yeah.
It's up here. Let me scroll up.
Stop there. The New Zealand woman.
Oh, hang on. Let me
cover her.
Just don't distract me. Right. Easily distracted. So, I mean, we've all probably seen this, but the Church of England decided this week to cover the interior of the oldest cathedral in England in graffiti in order to represent the voices of marginalized communities. I mean, this is just. I didn't realize this our oldest cathedral. This is just like genuinely insane. Like I don't know, man. You keep watching the news and you keep thinking I'm not going to get shocked, and then they just do something and it's like, wow.
Do you know when I first saw this, I thought it was genuinely augmented reality.
Right? Yeah.
It has that vibe about it, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, are they stickers? It's not going to be permanent paint.
I would hope not. There's something very uncanny valley about it, though, isn't it? There's something. I mean, it's graffiti. I mean, but there's something off about it on top of it, if that makes any sense. I suppose it's too uniform. Because when you see real graffiti, they always intersect with each other, and there's shit written over everything. That's why it looks uncanny valley. It doesn't look like any graffiti I've seen.
It's very strange.
And it's like, marginalized communities. You mean black people? That's what they mean. And how many black people do you think were actually involved in this? I'm pretty sure it's none, right?
Well, we got a picture of the guy.
Oh, do we?
Here he is.
Oh no!
This is Alex Velis, the Canterbury art.
Oh, come on!
Holy fuck! Yeah, dude.
It is an irony that most of the graffiti artists are now all white.
Exactly right. It's like they're just so desperate to be hip and cool.
I used to work with a guy like this. He was really into his skater because it's a skater thing, and it's like there's like some kind of combination between like some kind of Venn diagram between skater culture and hip hop culture, because skater culture is very kind of politicized, and obviously so is hip hop culture. But like I worked with like a white dude once, very much into skater music, and very much also into black hip hop music, and the whole like the political side of it. And just he thought he was like really really fucking cool, when I was just thinking like you're white,
You're wearing a
mate.
dress,
Like,
man.
yeah, no, I wouldn't wear a dress, but it's just I don't know, man. It's like middle class punk essentially, because the original punk movement was a working class movement, right? Sex Pistols and all the Ramones and all of this, it was working class lads. They'd buy guitars and they'd make punk music. But punk music these days, which is what skaters listen to, is it's
gay.
middle class white boys
Yeah.
pretending to be working class when they're not. And all of their, because punk has always been very political, you see, but all of the political opinions that they have is just a bunch of woke nonsense, and it's all very very like pro black and etc etc. But it's just so fucking middle class these days. But they think that they represent the people. That's it. They think they represent power to the people, and I'm blah blah blah. But it's not. It's very white. It's very middle class, and it's very just gay and retarded.
Yeah, I mean, was it Rage Against the Machine? Everyone always brings up them about how they've fallen. I mean, they're always a bit socialist, but now it's just so wealthy. It's just everything the machine wants. They're for.
Yeah. Fuck you! I'll do what you tell me. Put that injection in my arm.
Well, I remember when they supported. I remember when they supported Obama. I remember that kind of shocked me because I remember the guy on stage saying, "Brother, Obama's gonna win," and I was like, "What? What's going on?" Yeah, dude. They fell.
What's the Tom? What's the guitarist name? Tom something, isn't it? Every time I see him have a little rant, the last rant he was talking about how he's sorry for Limp Bizkit.
Right.
Because Rage Against the Machine, perhaps the biggest sort of inspiration for Limp Bizkit.
What did he say about Limp Bizkit? He liked him, or what did he say?
No, he hates them.
He hates them.
Because Limp Bizkit are exactly what he hates about music, because there's no substance to Limp Bizkit. They're just like a bunch of frat boys, sort of taking over the scene when it should all be political and it should be all left wing. It's like, shut the fuck up and let the frat boys have a fucking party. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
They were banging.
Get out of your own fucking arse and just leave things alone.
Yeah, that first album was banging though. I mean, that's got to be one of the greatest rock albums ever made. The first Rage Against the Machine album.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Yeah, that was that. I remember in the 90s, I bought it, and I bought the cassette, and I went to the music shop, picked up the cassette, ready to buy it. The lady wouldn't sell it to me because I wasn't old enough. I wasn't 18. And there was a guy standing there at the desk, and I said, "Will you buy this for me?" And he looked at me and went, "Yeah, all right then." So I gave him the money. He bought it for me, and he gave it to me right there in front of the lady. It was kind of funny. No, we had to walk outside the shop for him to give it to me. It's like a mini drug deal inside the music shop. It's kind of funny, but it's fucking banging.
No, it's great. The thing is, if you really like music, you're gonna have to deal with the fact that you're gonna listen to a lot of left wing stuff. And if you don't want to hear any left wing stuff, well, you're not going to listen to a lot of music, my friend. There's not a lot of choice outside of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, talking about punk and metal and everything, So you got how hypocrisy that Rage Against the Machine were. The Offspring get to me. Like they had a single out in 1997 called "All I Want," and the lyrics were, "All I want is to be left alone. I want to be free." It's basically a libertarian anthem.
Mm.
And I just find it ironic that they kicked out the drummer in their band during COVID because he wouldn't take the shot.
There's a few bands who did that, weren't there?
Yeah.
Well, Offspring's the worst of them when they've got a hit like "All I Want."
Yeah.
All I want is to be left alone, and they're like telling people you've got to have the injection. Apparently, the front man has got like a doctorate in medicine, and he was one of the forerunners of the whole shot thing. So that's part of it.
Mm.
I forget the name of all these fucking people. I don't know what's wrong. Every time I get on a stream, it's like information just floods out of my head.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but it was a big reveal, wasn't it, for all these rock stars? Because we all knew the rock stars were rebellious and left wing, but we all knew they were left wing, but we did. I don't know. There was kind of like this mirage kind of belief that at least rock stars believed in freedom, right? At least on a basic level, they were like fuck the man, fuck the government, and etc. etc. But in the lockdown, they went with it. They were like, yeah, totalitarian government, give it to us. I mean, I wasn't really surprised, but it was interesting to watch.
Well, I suppose I was because, like, on one hand, because you'd think all these rock stars would be like, no, they shouldn't be locking us down. We should be allowed to tour. And on the other hand, they shouldn't be in a rush to go jab themselves because most of these bands are fucking millionaires.
Yeah.
Or some of the, I mean, not the Offspring. Okay, I reckon they made most of their money in the 90s, maybe the early 2000s, right? So they've made most of their money, and they can sit pretty, and yeah, okay, they can keep on making money through touring. But if they never toured again, I think they'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike a new band now, if like a new band now, they're fucked. They're never going to get any money. Not like any band from the 90s or earlier, or the early 2000s. I think it all changed as soon as the Apple iPod came out and Napster and all this streaming ruined the music industry. It's not an industry anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, you think they'd have pushed back just for the fact that they want to do live gigs. I mean, the lockdown shut down their entire business model, didn't it? You know what I mean?
Well, the only business model that's left open to bands now, because there was a time they used to make the money. They used to tour to sell the album.
Yeah.
Now they use the album to sell the tour.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the only way they can make money is live music, and the government shuts down the live music, and all the musicians go along with it. And at the same time they go along with it, they're like, yeah, I'm punk. Yeah, fuck fuck the government, man. It's really
fuck the ordinary white people. Oh, scum.
Yeah, it's so gay.
Johnny Rotten does seem to still hold to that though. Like he recognizes that like Trump isn't the power and supports Trump.
Johnny Rotten supports Trump, does he?
Yeah. Well, I think Johnny Rotten's. I think it's everyone says if it flips. I think Johnny Rotten's always been consistent.
Right. I mean, but even if it is flip flopping, it is at least staying true to like the punk core of.
I'll give you an example of one of Johnny Rotten's flip flop because like he's a purist, like Rage Against the Machine. He thinks punk should be political, and he had to go to Depeche Mode until they put out Personal Jesus, and he turned around and says, "Do you know what? I respect him for that. I really like him now." That's not flip flopping. That's someone proving to you that they're not what they say you thought they were.
Yeah. Then Morrissey, he's another based one.
Again, should be left wing, shouldn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, working class guy.
Yeah. Well, the whole vegan thing, which is a shame. I mean, like,
He's a vegan.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate him.
What do you think he got the album "Meet His Murder"?
I don't know his work well.
Well, Well, I mean, like the creators of The Simpsons obviously loved him until he basically came out as right wing, and then they made that episode about him.
Oh, didn't Eric Clapton once do a like Keep England White or something at a concert?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that was recent though, was it?
No. Well, he's dead, isn't he? Well, he's not
No,
dead.
he's still alive.
Just really old. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's a geriatric, but I think he's still with us. Maybe chat now because I know what you're talking about.
There was let me see if I can find. There was an Ozzy Osbourne clip.
There's a lot of Ozzy Osbourne clips.
Oh, I don't know. But it's where Sharon is going up until like 1970 something. It was illegal for women to own a credit card. This is in some interview, and the person in the interview goes, "No, that's terrible." And then Ozzy just goes, "That was a good law."
It is a good law. It should still be a good law.
That was a great clip.
Yeah.
I doff my cap to him on that one. It sounds like a bullshit law anyway. Like I doubt that was ever on the books, surely.
Oh, fucking. Yeah. What are we talking about there? What else happened in the news?
I just posted it. You can play that.
What? Oh shit!
In private chat.
Private chat, right? More Instagram. I fucking hate Instagram. Oh right, okay. Okay, all right. Hang on. Stop that. Open this. Click on that. Click on that. Click on that. Sorry.
Credit cards until I think 75 or 76.
Women were not allowed to have credit cards.
In this country until 75 or 76, you couldn't have a credit card.
That was a good law.
Wait.
Legend.
That is a man scorned by women with credit cards.
Legend. Yeah. Yeah, don't give your credit card. I just remember it reminds me of that oh man, that silly conspiracy theory movie they made called The Island, had Ewan McGregor in it, and they're in this underground like bunker, and they're breeding all these humans so they can all harvest their organs and stuff. And Ewan McGregor manages to escape with this young girl, and they're like going through the desert, and somebody helps them, and they give them a credit card. And as they give him the credit card, like he hands it to the woman, and the guy says, "Don't give your credit card to the woman." Reminds me of that. Anyway, I don't know if you don't get the reference, but I
mean, they were making jokes about this in the 60s with the Jetsons, the intro to the Jetsons, where Judy Jetson basically takes most of the guy's money. I forget the Do you know what I mean? The intro to the Jetsons.
Yeah. No, but I mean I can guess it.
Good.
It's in Carried Away. Oh wait, I'm kind of stretching it a little bit here, but they do. No, I'm really stretching it now. I'm really stretching it. But I mean, no, Spirited Away. You know the anime Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be a commentary on credit cards.
Really?
Because they go through the. I'm really stretching this now because there's no credit card in it. But anyway, whatever. I'm mind mapping it out. Spirited Away.
In pigs.
They turn into pigs, yeah, because they can't stop eating. It's supposed to be a commentary on credit cards. So
go scroll down a couple of posts. Get that New Zealand woman.
Oh, you want to see the New Zealand?
Yeah.
Woman? Yeah.
This is
a shame because I actually used to like the hooker, but now that they've politicized it,
it's so gay.
You're such
they do this all the time.
Yeah, it's just like shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that. The guarantee was that would not be taking place.
This woman seems to always be doing it.
The House is suspended.
Yeah, okay.
I'm with the fat white
Fuck
guy.
this shit,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this shit. Yeah.
They just always do this now.
Can't stop it.
Basically, every time they do it, they should just the house is suspended, and anyone who's got a sense just to walk out and let the toddler have a tantrum.
Yeah.
It's just fucking retarded. It reminds me of those videos of. I'll try and find a video on YouTube of Africans fighting in Parliament. Have you seen these kind of videos?
Yeah, they're good.
Just brawling in Parliament. I'll try and find.
You can imagine when we first went on the shores of New Zealand, and like we find that lot, and there's like, what are they doing? They seem to be pulling faces out, sir. Right, ready the rifles. Give them a volley. And that solved that problem very quick.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a shame because I remember watching like the All Blacks and stuff, and it was kind of like, I thought it was cool. I mean, it's kind of like emotionally striking and stuff, but they've just got to fucking politicize it. It's like, you fucking people, like And by the way, right? Let's just point out here, because somebody was pointing out on Twitter. These people didn't arrive in New Zealand until about 1200 AD.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we were fighting the Crusades against the Muslims, these guys arrived in New Zealand. So it's not really their country. I mean, yes, they were there before us, but don't give me this. Oh, you conquered.
They've been there for tens of thousands of years. Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Anyway, this is African politics.
This is return to tradition, really.
Yes. Honorable Malema, you are the one who's not prepared to go. I hope these gentlemen will.
You can kill me. It's fine. Kill me. Just kill me. There's no problem. Kill me.
Question for
yeah.
How many
look at the white dude here and like here. It's just like, oh fuck this shit.
Yeah.
This guy looks bored. He's not even watching. He's like, oh
this again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking chimp out. Oh Jesus. Holy
Serious
fuck.
question now. How many years before we see a scene like this in the House of Commons?
Oh, that would be good.
Didn't we have that Labour guy a few years ago? He picked up the mace, but he didn't have the balls to actually swing it. Do you remember that?
No.
Do you not remember that? Oh, I'll
No.
find that video. Okay.
You have to pull that one up for us.
Oh,
I just think it's a matter of time before we get an incident like this in the House of Commons.
That Julius Malema there didn't get arrested the other day. I think for something he got arrested.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, here I found it straight away. I think the way the copyright works is it just means we're not monetized. I think that's the way they're doing it now on YouTube, so we should be okay.
On the matter. I think David debate to be resumed.
Right here, look, he picks it up.
Oh yeah,
Put it back. No.
What a twat. No, give it back.
Oh, if they removed the mace, I thought he was going to hit someone.
No, it would be Labour, wouldn't it?
And this woman took it off him.
Yeah.
Like, you should have.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that on the internet, but it would have been hilarious. Do you know what I mean? If he just picked up the mace and started whacking people, that would have been hilarious. Anyway. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the lesson is democracy is for high IQ white Anglos, and
a lot of things are for high white Anglos.
Civilization is for a high
I
IQ.
got to prefix white Anglo. It's Anglo. It's the same meaning, really, isn't it? It's a bit superfluous to say white Anglos. That implies there's different races of Anglo.
Well, are you anti-Greek, Mercian? What about the Romans? I mean, they built some cool stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to get into the like race war against our Med brothers.
Oh no. You know I have the allergy immigration law. I haven't got a problem with our fellow. I'm just sort of saying you don't need to say white Anglo.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. We tried the white man's burden. It just didn't fucking work out. Unfortunately, didn't work out very well.
I saw a new
hang on
video.
So it's just saw my girlfriend just posted something. I'm just having to check out what did. Oh, look, 47. Hang on. Let's see what my girlfriend is saying. What are you saying, Kezia? Why did I didn't block you? Piers Morgan blocked you. I didn't block you. I hate the fact that 10-year-olds are given so much homework and are spending half the weekend learning how to pass exams.
Yeah.
The obsession with exam results at this age is mental. Let children enjoy the best. Yeah, I agree with that. Fuck homework. Fuck homework. In fact, I would vote. I would vote for that. That would be if I was going for trying to get elected. That would be part of my party manifesto. Ban homework. You got to go to school for 6-7 hours, and then you got to come home and do more homework.
I mean, are kids smarter these days? Absolutely not.
No,
not at all. And you see the damaging effects. Like if you look at like China and Japan, how it's just all school all the time for kids. It's really damaging for them.
Yeah. I started watching this random YouTube. I don't know if I could be bothered to find it, but this. Oh, hang on. It's called Salaryman in Tokyo. Salaryman in.
That's
Tokyo.
rough.
Have you
just
heard of this guy? Oh, I found it.
No, but I know what he'll be talking about.
Right, this is fucking rough. I don't know why I started watching this. YouTube serves me up like the most depressing content. This is Salaryman in Tokyo.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yep.
We could just put this in the background, but this is his life. He just films it.
I do respect the Japanese, but their work life, I couldn't stomach it.
No, it's too much. There's nothing left of humanity. It's just work. I mean, this is a bit different from the being a girl in tech videos, isn't it?
Yeah, it's joyless.
Yeah.
Has he thought about doing a dance routine?
Oh man,
he'll do it in the middle of his in the yoga room.
Yeah.
This
is the whole video. I can't believe I sat and watched this. I spent 10 minutes of my life watching this. It's like one of the most depressing things I ever seen. But it's like this guy just going to work, and he's like, "Yeah, it takes me. I spend 3 hours commuting every day." So you got this. They say Tokyo is one of the greatest mega cities in the world, but he still has to commute to work, right?
Well, it shows the evil of cities. I can't stand the places.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is the way some of the apartments work in the middle of Tokyo as well. Imagine that work life, and then going into a coffin to live in.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just that they work and then they go home and sleep to go back to work.
Yeah. Sucks, dude.
And then I hear Japanese bosses are real fucking dickheads, like especially.
Really?
Because they're just so into like, respecting hierarchy and stuff that they're like that.
Yeah.
And then when you get ahead
out as well. I've heard Japanese bosses chimp out.
Oh yeah.
That don't take a loss with good grace. You wouldn't want to work for like Sony or Nintendo or one of these mega corporations in Tokyo. Not a job you want. I mean, have you heard about the way the Konami treated their staff?
No.
Oh God. Well, basically, it got so bad at Konami that they lost 3/4 of their staff. They were just sick of their shit.
Wow.
Walked out.
And the Japanese would put up with a lot of shit.
Exactly. It's just because like that. That's why Konami aren't putting out any more games anymore, and they're just sticking with pachinko. Like they treated their staff like fucking crap.
What's this guy going on about? Oh, this guy left he's been saying this for a while. Hello, King Snake. Yeah, you keep telling me I need to read The Revolution of Nihilism by Herman Roschig. Yeah, I'm actually just a really slow reader, to be honest with you. I pretend to be well read, but I'm actually really not. I probably read like 20 books a year. That's all I manage. People keep recommending I read various books, and I'm just like, oh yeah, sure. I mean, I've just started reading Giovanni Boccaccio, the Decameron. Okay, I just started reading it, and it was okay. Like the first 50 pages were okay, and now it's getting a little bit repetitive. And I've got 500 pages to go, and I'm just thinking, oh god, am I really going to read this thing?
I think Netflix made a very diverse series on that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, is it diverse? Did they ruin it? Oh,
yeah.
Surprise,
surprise.
I mean, it is quite fun. I mean, it is. I think it's very beautiful because you've got death, right? The Black Death, the plague in Italy. Everybody's dying, and then, but from death, you have youth. You have the rebirth. You have these young people, right? Young women, 7 young women. And they just decide we're going to go to the countryside, and they bring 3 young men with them, and they go out and they're in the country, and they find a villa, and it's empty, but it's stocked with food, it's got wine and etc., because everybody's died, and they just go there and they tell stories to each other. So there's kind of like this beauty within the horror. You know, it's like the budding seed which sprouts from the ground after the forest fire or whatever. So there is something very, very charming about it, and they're telling like very normal stories about ordinary life. And essentially the book seems to be quite like the first few stories are just making fun of the church, and they're making fun of the priests, and they're making fun out of the hypocrisy of the age, you know, priests pretending to be all high and mighty when they're having sex with prostitutes and so on and so forth. So there's something very kind of like subversive and beautiful to it. I will work my way through it. It's just quite a big book, and it's just, I think I probably enjoy reading some science fiction instead. But whatever, you know, I'll work through it. You know. So I just feel like I had to read it because it's the inspiration for Canterbury Tales. Canterbury Tales is the English epic. But it was a big inspiration for that because obviously Canterbury Tales is also a frame story.
Well, I thought Canterbury Tales was just basically Chaucer's sort of, because he was something like he traveled around a lot, met all sorts of people, and just wanted to tell sort of different stories of different people.
Well, that's the beauty of it because it's the ordinary man. It's like humanism, I suppose, because humanism was kind of popping up. I mean, that's part of what the Renaissance was about, wasn't it? It's like the rebirth of humanism. It's like, let's talk about ordinary people and what they're doing.
Chaucer was before the Renaissance.
Well, Giovanni, well, maybe before the British Renaissance, but Giovanni is definitely a Renaissance author. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. The English Renaissance is kind of strange because the English Renaissance seems to be mixed in with the Reformation, so I'm not really sure what's going. I mean, the Renaissance was really just like an Italian thing, wasn't it? To be honest with you, we kind of like got it afterwards because people would say, I mean, Shakespeare's Renaissance in it, really. That's Renaissance literature, but that's what we're in the. Well, we've already had the Reformation, so. Yeah, it's kind of weird in this country. But yeah, I mean, Chaucer. I guess Chaucer's not really described. I don't know. Is he described as a Renaissance author? I fucking don't know. It's like middle-aged literature, isn't it? But he's inspired by.
He's medieval, not Renaissance.
Yeah, but he's inspired by a Renaissance author. So what does that mean? What's going on there? I don't know.
This Japanese guy. Oh, it's quite bleak, isn't it? He's like, we are just sea of tired eyes, just a machine. There are no individuals.
It's
units.
This is the globalist dream for us all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we like to make fun out of Africans and stuff, but they would never live like this. I'm just being serious. Like,
yeah.
I used to live in a favela, or just outside of favela, and I came home one day, and all the like, they were just sitting in a bar. They just started playing music, and it just kicked off, and they literally stayed up all night long, playing samba and getting drunk. And then they just went to sleep. I think they didn't bother going to work the next day. I mean, I don't know how it works, but just like it kicked off. Like they have this like party mentality, like let's enjoy life. Do you know what I mean? And there is a beauty to that because you don't see these fucking Japanese doing that.
No, this is so soulless.
Yeah.
Well, what I mean is this is what the globalists want for the for us, the whites. You know, Anglos. They'd have us do exactly this.
A perfectly atomized individual feeding the machine.
Go back to your pod and eat your powdered bugs.
Well, they literally have pods in Japan, don't they? They have
But it's almost, Tokyo's almost what you've got to understand with globalists is they sample bits of authoritarianism from around the world and put it all together in the most what they believe is the most palatable way.
Yeah,
they got this one where he spends the night in an internet cafe.
Oh God, because he missed the train.
Yeah, this is where he sleeps for the night.
Wow,
it's like
and back to work the next day.
Back to work, yeah. Fuck that, yeah.
It's like a Richard Crook there says, no wonder they're not breeding. Yep. I mean, what's the point?
What is this future? Not breeding? You know. It's the same sort of. We don't have it as bad as this, but it's not far off, and it's what the direction we're heading.
Yeah, this is why we have to focus on mummy milkers, okay, Kezia, right? The official mascot of the channel, okay. It's the Kezia Noble Appreciation Stream. Bonk. Hang on, whoa! Did she just say? Whoa, 8 minutes ago, Kezia, what did she say? What's hang on?
Brutus reporting for duty.
Hello.
Yeah. So one of the things we're going to have at Advance UK is a bonk for Britain policy.
A bonk for Britain policy.
Yeah, making sure that all families can have lots of children. Yeah.
Right, I'm joining. Right, let me just
for Advance, British for Advance. I want you to change your avatar to the Advance party.
I just want to get this clipped.
For Britain policy.
Oh, hang on.
Bonk for Britain policy.
Yeah.
I love you, Kezia.
Just bonk for Britain. Yeah.
Oh my God. Chat. We've now seen Brutus's new goon clip.
I'm just gonna get that on repeat.
Brutus, I want you to bonk for Britain.
I'll do it, Kezia. Holy fuck. I'll do it.
Well, will you though? Because I mean, like we've spoken about this last time with you got all these women coming up to you going, Brutus, I just want a guy to put a baby in me, and then you just go, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's true actually. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Zoomer girls, they can't find serious blokes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I said, like I don't want to fuck somebody else's girlfriend. Like it's not my thing. So, you know.
Doesn't sound like she was his girlfriend anymore to me.
Well, I think this. I don't know. It's actually. Well, it's an interesting point because it is female sexual behavior. They what do they call it? Branch swinging. That's what they call it, isn't it? They swing from branch to branch. I've heard that it's called this anyway. I don't know, but I mean, like, so a girl will have a boyfriend. She'll be with the boyfriend. She'll get fed up with the boyfriend, so she'll fuck somebody else, and then she'll think, okay, I'll go with the other guy, and then she'll leave the boyfriend. But she won't leave the boyfriend until she's got the other guy like set up. So I think they call it branch swinging. I don't want to fuck somebody else's girlfriend. I just think that's like theft or something. It's like stealing. You know, it's like it's like it's not hypergamy. I'm not talking about hypergamy. I'm talking about branch. This is a real thing, isn't it? Has nobody heard of this?
Well, they always think they can keep trading up, and then they start getting a bit too old for that, and they've ruined it.
Yeah, it's in the Urban Dictionary. I just looked it up. It's fucking hell. What's this? Share screen. Click on that. A term usually a single mother that jumps from guy to guy. Okay, well, it's not exactly. Oh, family member. Oh no, I didn't mean that. But anyway, I mean, I just heard that that's what they do. I don't know. I just don't really like it. I think it's like, dump the fucking guy, dude. Like, don't like come to me like, oh, am I complaining about your boyfriend? Like, I'm so fucking sick of that shit.
Well, let's say, I can't even say that word. Let's say we have the humans have bigger testicles than gorillas because women are more promiscuous than gorilla females.
That's going to be my cope when a gorilla is ripping my arms off. At least I got bigger balls than you.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Check the last thing I sent in private chat.
Yeah.
This is an Indian lecturing us about our flags.
Oh, God.
Labour MP.
Right. Hang on a second. Keep talking. I'll just say something. Fill the gap.
Yeah, Labour MP thinks he can tell us about our flags. And
so I have a question for British people here. Everyone, right?
Yeah, go on.
Do you have a proper like right-wing party? I'm not talking conservative, but actual nationalist.
No.
We've got the Homeland Party, arguably, but nobody's heard of them.
They're full of gays as well.
And they're full of gays. Yeah.
So the Tories are not really right-wing, but are the Tories more conservative or more right-wing than the Canadian Conservatives?
Oh, possibly. Your Conservatives are really bad.
I actually just don't know anything about Canadian politics at all, so I can't really answer.
Why is Canada more leftist than Britain?
I think because you're not...
Because you're colonies.
Yeah.
You don't have enough oomph in you, basically. Yeah. I mean, you look at Australia... Actually, even Canada. Canada's got a massive wilderness. So you should have a strong libertarian bent to you because people can just go off into the Canadian, forest land and build a wood cabin and chop.
No, but here's the issue. Most of this rural northern land is owned by natives. They have their reserves and they are tax-free. And yeah, we can't build anything there. If you're going to build a building in Canada, no matter where it is, there's a lot of bureaucracy you have to go through. That's on the provincial side. And northern provinces are not these like libertarian zones like Alaska. They're actually very commie.
I mean, the Indian reservations are a mistake.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But surely there's enough wilderness where you could just really go into the middle of nowhere.
Even if you can't do it in Canada, you can do it in Australia because the Australia's got just like the whole country's empty. Yeah, it's just.
This is what I was talking about like a few weeks ago. Is that you can't be a hermit anymore.
Yeah, it's tricky. They will find you.
Where there's a will, there's a way. I think.
You just can't because there's always going to be someone who owns the land.
I mean, really, like the government always owns the land. If you've got any sort of property taxes or anything sort of like that, you don't own anything.
Yeah.
Oh man, have you seen how big Australia is? Like, by the way, because I constantly fantasize about this. I don't want to bring up Google Maps. I'm terrified that Google Maps will just like reveal my location. So I just don't want to bring it up because like otherwise we'd be
It does
looking at it
start at you, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. But anyway, I'm just going to look at it while I'm. Oh yeah, it's got my I'll dox myself. But if you look at Australia, the top part, you've got Darwin, right? You've got Darwin. You've got the Kakadu National Park. But the top bit of Australia is tropical, and it's totally uninhabited. It's not like the giant Australian outback. It is literally like prime tropical. It's got like the same climate as Indonesia and Papua New Guinea and Malaysia and all that lot. And they just haven't. I genuinely don't understand it because it is a tropical paradise and it's in a white country and it just hasn't been developed just simply because
we're not built for that. We are not built for tropical paradise.
I fucking am. I want to live in a tropical paradise.
I can't stand the heat.
I love it.
I'm so glad winter's coming again.
Have you ever swam in a warm sea?
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Nah.
Oh, mate, you're weird.
Cold. Oh, nice cold river, cold lake. That gets you going. That's for me.
I've just posted a YouTube video of Northern Australia.
All right, are we going to watch that, or do you want to watch this lamppost thing? Because I don't know, we're all over the place now. I'm trying to.
These streams are all over the place all the time.
All right, fuck it. Right, okay, fine, we'll do this. YouTube. You got to fill, like when I'm clicking on stuff, you have to fill the gap. Just open your mouth and talk. Just say something.
Okay, so we're going to.
I like turtles.
You like?
I mean, you got all the snakes as well in Australia.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's like fucking paradise. Look at this, and it's empty.
Darwin International Airport is the gateway to Australia's tropical north. It's also the closest Australian capital to Europe.
Oh, old cunt.
What a brag.
Hey, some fucking old cunt. I don't want to watch this old cunt. Let's
just skip to see somewhere
to another old cunt.
Indian.
Fucking Indian. Yeah. He's eating. We want to see the palm trees, you fucking muppet. I don't know.
Northern Territory, or Magnet for short, whose curator of
modern art shit.
He also bestows the gift of time, taking you to the key locations.
Look at this. It's fucking empty. All right, it's fucking empty.
Darwin region in a matter of minutes.
Getting here.
Look at this.
Litchfield National Park covers 1,500 square kilometres and encloses much of the tabletop range. Aboriginal people have lived in this mosaic of natural beauty for thousands of years.
It's quite dry, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very dry.
Damien has just landed his helicopter on a sandstone platform here in Litchfield National Park at Sandy Creek. It's such a romantic spot that a lot of people fly in and propose to their loved one. Well, I propose to go for a swim.
It's fucking old, mate.
It's safe to swim before you jump in. Irrigating mango plantations.
Oh, I want to hear about irrigation.
Besides kayaking, you can also swim, fish and camp here. And the lake has another benefit. Irrigating mango plantations.
This could be the life, dude. Like growing mangoes. Oh, man.
In the area. Many other helicopter tours are available, including a pub crawl. But I've got an appointment as the sun goes down.
Approaching sunset, the place to be is Mindle Beach, where Darwin's multicultural magic is most in evidence. Every Thursday and Sunday from April to October.
He says that, but it's white. Apart from these, there's a couple of Japs there. I mean, it's basically white, isn't it? You know.
More than 200 stalls dispense unique crafts and cuisine.
If this is
This looks lovely. May I please have?
Yeah.
So
I
I
could deal
want
with that.
Hey,
I was just saying, if this is multiculturalism, I'll take this over Birmingham. Birmingham's multiculturalism.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. All right, let me find. Okay, you keep talking. I'm gonna find something.
But I really do like turtles.
If I had to go to Australia, it would have to be Victoria. I can't take the hot climate, but Victoria is shit. It's like it's the most commie place in Australia.
I was about to say, isn't that where they had the worst lockdowns in atmosphere?
Yeah, they just ban everything. Victoria is where all the prison guards went. They just, but it is the most European-like climate. I can deal with the north.
We need to fight for this country. It's so good for us.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm going to show you a video now. This is what I think of when I see Australia. Okay. Does Flynn even watch our streams, or does he just complain about stuff on in the chat group? But anyway, this is for Flynn. Okay, this is what we need to do to Australia. Okay.
All around the world, traditional wisdom has it that forests bring the rain. Scientists have scoffed at this notion for a while. Forests grow where there's ample precipitation, but they do not cause that precipitation. It comes because of winds that are governed by geomechanical processes which have nothing to do with where the forests are and aren't. Water does not tend to stay in one spot for very long. Most of it ends up running off into the ocean via rivers. Unless there's some way for the moisture from the ocean to come back inland, all of the land's water would be gone very quickly, as with the forest. According to the geomechanical view, moisture gets transferred inland when water vapor is carried from the ocean by winds. Because some of this water gets lost to precipitation, the deeper inland this air gets, the less moist it becomes. Therefore, deeper inland means less rainfall. If this view is true, we should expect to only see forests near the coasts and drier, more arid areas the farther inland we go. But this is not what we find. Where there are still natural forests, precipitation does not decrease with distance from the ocean. In fact, it often increases, the greatest amount of rainfall being in the deepest parts of the forest, sometimes thousands of miles from the coast. This is unexpected and difficult to explain with the geomechanical view. What on earth could be attracting so much water to a spot so far from the ocean? And why?
Biotic pump.
While there is more water in the ocean than in forests, forested areas have more water vapor in the air. This is because forests, especially healthy ones, have a lot more surface area for water to evaporate off of. Multiple canopy layers, shrubs, moisture-laden ground are all full of water, which transpires or evaporates, entering the air. As a result, we find much more water vapor in the forest, even when there is less total water. The ample amount of water vapor in the forest rises and condenses into clouds.
I'll be honest, I much prefer to be in a European.
This creates a drop in air pressure, which allows even more vapor-filled air to rise. This creates an upward air current, which in turn creates a horizontal current closer to the ground. This sucks in air from higher pressure areas, like the air from over the ocean. This air contains some water vapor, which increases the total amount of water in the forest, leading to more frequent rainfall. Essentially, forests create a giant constant air current that attracts moisture from hundreds of miles away. This is how we find so much water so far from the ocean. The forests bring it in. This process is known as the biotic pump, and it shows how traditional wisdom was right all along.
There you go.
What did this have to do with Australia?
What the fuck? Because do I have to spell it out? Because Australians are constantly complaining. Oh, the outback. Oh, we can't colonize it. Plant some fucking trees, you fucking convicts.
Well,
all right?
Internet historian figured this out. You just build like a big channel through the middle, all through the middle, like a big channel, like a sort of
Is that a real thing?
Panama
Does somebody
Canal.
plan to do that?
No, but he wants to. You just build it all through the middle, and then you'll have this arable belt, like the Nile, all throughout the middle of Australia. And you could build a water park in the middle as well. It'd be great.
Well, that's one way to do it. But I mean, literally, the way to do it, you plant trees around the fringe of Australia because you're closer to the ocean. So you bring the moisture in from the ocean, and then you just push inwards until you moisturize the entire outback. And then the rain will come, and then rivers will form, and reservoirs and lakes and all the rest of it. But you can definitely colonize the outback. The Australians just don't do it because they're just fucking lazy.
Yeah, but there's some like lizard that that environmentalists will say you can't do that because of some lizard that lives there.
I just I think about this every single day. I need to have 300 million Australians living in the Australian white utopian rainforest paradise. Okay, this has to happen.
Rainforests are so bad. You're like always sweating and you're just always drenched.
Well, you can stay here in England.
Okay.
You don't have to move to Australia. Okay, but the people that live there have to colonize and develop this land. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry, this is an embarrassment to England.
Terraforming. That's different. It's just terraforming. They need to terraform. That's basically
they need to plant some fucking trees and stop being so lazy.
No, I'm all for the tree planting thing you're talking about. That's good terraforming actually, because rainforests can exist in those environments if there's enough trees around them to, like you say, to get that biotic pump. Works a lot better than your magnetic engine.
Oh, that was a low blow. Actually, I've been thinking about that all week. Actually, and you're right. I do. It is a bit utopian. Like you can't break the second law of thermodynamics. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
So you can. You absolutely can.
No, you can't. You can't.
Have you worked out why it wouldn't work?
Well, second law of thermodynamics, basically.
Well, it's not just that. We kind of already have that technology. They're called electric motors. They use electromagnets for a reason.
Right.
You see those mineral magnets, which I assume it use. Yeah, you could get it to spin indefinitely, but as soon as you put a load on it, it'll just grind to a halt.
Right. This is what I wanted to. Oh, hang on. This is what I was getting. This is what I was arguing with artificial intelligence about this.
Right. Okay. Is this how you spend your time?
Yeah, talking to artificial intelligence and arguing about this. But anyway, look. Here's the point. This is resonance. Okay.
So we have two tuning forks. If I hit one, it makes a note. If I put them together and I hit one, it makes the other one ring. If I put this against there, and then I put this there, and I hit the tuning fork, we can make the ball move.
Okay, so now that looks like the creation of free energy. Okay, it looks like a simple experiment that creates free energy because you're hitting one tuning fork.
That takes energy.
And it's making the other tuning fork vibrate. But according to artificial intelligence, I think maybe it's lying to me, but it's probably not. But
did you mention harmonic resonance frequency by any chance?
According to artificial intelligence, you are draining the resonance from the original tuning fork. So the original tuning fork that you strike will ring for less time because the resonance is getting sucked out of it by the other.
Well, you're putting the energy into hitting it. That's where the energy is coming from. You're hitting it. If you're not hitting it, you're not getting any energy.
No, I understand the energy is coming from you hitting it, but the thing is, I thought maybe you hit the tuning fork and the other one just rings. Okay, in which case you're just creating energy out of nothing through a process of resonance.
No, but
it's
getting the energy from the sound waves already in the air, and it's called harmonic resonance frequency. So
the thing is, I've heard a story where Tesla, he went up to a large steel structure. It wasn't the Eiffel Tower, but it was something like they were building like a skyscraper or something like this. And he had a very small machine. And he went up to this large steel structure and he just plugged it in and he found the resonance of the steel. And the whole thing began to shake just because he found like the right note. So you make you think, well, that's, you got like 1,000 tons of steel, 100 tons of steel there or whatever, and it's shaking just because you found the right note. Doesn't that mean that if you strike the right note of resonance, you'll extend, because it's shaking, that's friction, that's kinetic energy. So does that mean that if you hit the right note, you get energy from nowhere? You like tap into some kind of like energy of the universe or something like this?
It's pulling the energy from the pressure waves already in the atmosphere.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. But it's just, I mean, if I was going to create free energy, this is how I'd do it. That's all. I don't understand physics.
There's no such thing as free energy because,
well, exactly. I mean, I don't know.
Energy can't be created or destroyed.
There was
it can't be transferred.
There is some thoughts in the ancient world that they sort of had some resonance stuff, tricks and things figured out. Because there's this, I think it was an ancient Greek writer who went to Egypt, and he said that they had this thing where they put this like piece of paper on a big rock, and then they'd hit it like this mallet. It'd be like some sort of resonance thing, and that would cause it to lift off the ground for a bit, so they could push it.
Right.
That's sort of one of the things that some of the people think. Well, maybe that's how they moved the pyramid blocks.
Right.
Some sort of like weird resonance thing to lift them.
Yeah, there's something to be explored there. I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just got like a little like thought in the back of my head, like, oh, you know, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean,
like I said, energy can only be transferred. So what's happening is that tuning fork is sympathetically ringing off the sound pressure waves already in the atmosphere around it, and that means those sound pressure waves aren't going as far because it's being put back into the tuning fork.
Yeah, maybe
it will ring out eventually, probably faster than you might think.
There is an unfathomable amount of energy just out there that we can't detect, though. You know, the dark energy stuff.
I was going to say dark matter.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's just like the scientists like looked at things and realized, oh, yeah, we're kind of missing about 95% of the universe. Oh, let's call it dark stuff.
Well, I understand a bit about physics. I'll explain some of my limitations because I know energy can only be transferred; it can't be created or destroyed. But take a sound wave, for example. Where's that energy being transferred to?
Yeah.
Well, the physics will tell you the entire universe is made of energy.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's all there. It's all around us. We just it's something we can't tap into yet. We haven't figured it out.
Yeah, it's just
energy
how do you tap into it. Yeah.
Yeah, is everywhere. I think like Tesla was into this. Like his sort of things like there's energy everywhere.
How do you get it? That's the question.
Yeah.
I just want my Nazi UFO, like that bell thing that they created.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I want that thing, man. I want the spinning iron UFO bell thing, magnet
How
bell.
are you on the Bob Lazar story?
The Area 51 guy.
Bob Lazar,
Area 51 guy.
Yeah,
said he used to work there.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, that dude. Yeah, he's been on Joe Rogan. Yeah.
He hasn't been on a few. He's been on once.
Right.
He's been around for ages now.
Yeah, since the 80s.
So you say he's got like a dead switch or something? That's why they haven't killed him.
I think because he went public on like a radio station or something. So I think his sort of thing is like, he thought they were going to kill him. Then he sort of went onto like some radio thing. So he was hoping it would look too obvious if they bumped him off.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in aliens, so I mean, there's got to be something going on.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm not sure with Bob Lazar though. Like we were talking last week about it. It's like I don't totally disbelieve him, but then again, I don't totally trust him either.
I really want to read that book. I don't know why I haven't. This is what I'm saying. I've got so many books I want to read, and I just can't get around to it. I want to read the Pale Horse book. Because I went to a bookshop once in England, and when they used to be able to buy David Icke books in bookshops in England when bookshops in England were good. But I remember going there and flicking through the Pale Horse book written by somebody in the chat. Remind me who that guy was, but he talks about he sees a UFO coming out of the ocean, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, USO.
Yeah, so they were on a ship and they're looking, and then they like a whirlpool formed, and then like a large cylindrical object just appeared straight out of the ocean and flew off.
Mhm.
Who
I mean,
wrote that fucking book? Pale Horse.
I mean, like aircraft carriers and stuff. These big ships, they often see stuff, weird stuff. And you got to think, if aliens were hiding somewhere, the oceans make a lot of sense.
Oh, that's it. Bill Cooper. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, he wrote the Behold a Pale Horse, 1991. There you go. That's the book.
What's it about?
Guardian described it as the manifesto of the militia. This is like the huge conspiracy theory book. I guess it's kind of been memory hold a little way. I mean, I don't know. I've never read the damn thing, so I can't really tell you what it's about. But he called out Alex Jones and said that he was just controlled opposition, and they shot him in the end. So, you know, Bill Cooper used to be really famous. I guess he's going to be memory hold now, unfortunately. Yeah, dude.
They say the internet never forgets, but it forgets some things, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Yeah, that was a big lie. I mean, the internet's made of fire. I mean, that's my conclusion. I think the internet's made of electricity. Electricity is a form of fire. Fire is innately impermanent. Anything you put on the people think it's a filing system. Well, you got to pay to burn the coal to create the electricity to keep the thing running. So it is an inherently temporary and fickle thing. And the best use for the internet, in my opinion, is just communication. It's like a telephone.
I'd reframe it. So the internet remembers it. The internet never forgets anything it wants to remember.
Yeah.
King Snake there mentioning Art Bell. Art Bell, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's just all kinds of wacky stuff. When
yeah,
I just need a wee.
Yeah.
Is he gone? All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now we've got to talk, Darium, and apparently we talk so much better when we're not streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Like one of the Bob Lazar's things is that they like we were flying them. They actually like figured out how to fly these saucers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just, I don't know. I find that tricky to believe. If these are like from,
yeah,
like if this is actually like interstellar technology, it is so far beyond us. It would be like giving an iPhone to some caveman. And it's yeah.
Yeah, that was his argument. That was his argument. It's just the little things like basically they deleted his birth certificate and said he basically didn't have an education, even though his name's mentioned in the Los Alamos phone book.
Yeah.
Someone had to dig that out. There's something's going on there.
I think he was. I believe he was working at Area 51, but it's just, is the alien stuff right or not?
Do you think it's a psyop?
It could be, because like this, we know the CIA do this. They have people they pay to just say shit, and that just completely muddies the water of any genuine stuff.
Yeah, I'd accept it could be a psyop.
He's a bit funny, like in the Joe Rogan interview, like he's going, "Oh, the headaches are coming," or I can't talk. When sort of he's feels like he's getting a bit questioned a bit too hard. It's like that's I don't know about that.
Who did that? Complain the headaches were coming?
Bob Lazar.
Oh really? Oh fuck that.
Like when he's being in the Joe Rogan interview, like he's going, like if Joe's going down some questions that he doesn't like, he sort of goes, "Oh, headaches and stuff."
Yeah, it's probably fake as fuck.
Yeah.
You ever seen that video of that guy who said he shot a grey? You ever seen that one? Like he was in like a dumb. What do they call those things? Dumbs. Underground military base. What's the D stand for? I forget. Has anybody? You never heard of a dumb before?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking. Anyway, there used to be a video floating around on YouTube with some guy who said he shot a grey. Like he was in one of these underground military bases that the Americans. Yeah, deep. There you go. He got it. Come on, guys. You don't know your conspiracy thing. Deep underground military base. It's called a DUM. So apparently they've built them all across America. And there's a video on the internet of some guy who says he went down there and he encountered a grey. And apparently they just stink. They stink like rotten garbage or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he shot him.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's a cool story.
Yeah. I've heard these bases exist on the Skinwalker Ranch. Was it Dulles, New Mexico?
I mean, they've got bunkers. There's plenty. Yeah, there'll be plenty of bunkers.
Have you ever seen the maps where they'll do like a map of underground caves in America, and then they overlap it with a map of missing people in America? Have you ever seen that? That's fucking terrifying.
The Grand Canyon, there's part of that is just completely off limits. And apparently there's some caves in there, like this whole cave system of some ancient people.
Yeah,
story is, and then but you can't go walking. If you still go walking, then there'll be some helicopters will pop up, start following you.
It feels like we're getting awfully close to lizard people here.
It's all real, man. Fucking lizards are real. I'll tell you that.
Well, I know lizards are real. I've seen it.
That's a conspiracy theory. They're not real.
Lizards don't exist. Birds don't exist.
Have you ever picked up a snake and had its like? Have you ever seen a slow worm? You don't see them anymore. Actually, it's been years since I've seen a slow worm in England.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, and I remember picking one up as a kid, and its tail fell off.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember picking up like a little lizard as a kid, and its tail. I don't know.
Some lizards do that.
Yeah.
So
if a predator grabs them by the tail and just escape because they grow them back.
Yeah, they're growing back. Yeah. I haven't seen a slow worm in fucking years. You know, I went for a walk with my mum through a forest in the West Country a few months ago, like in the middle of summer, and we were just walking through this forest, and she turns around, she looks at me, and she says, "I can't hear any birds singing." And I was like, shit. It's like it's kind of like a terrifying moment. It was like there are no birds and there are no insects.
I kind of had the reverse thing happen to me. I remember one like midwinter's like minus whatever degree, freezing. And I remember just stopping. And it was 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I was getting back from some club, and there was nothing happening. And I stopped, and I was just listening to birds sing. And I was like, it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning. It's -5. Why the fuck are the fucking birds singing?
Right. Yeah. Well, you do hear them sometimes. Like I go for a walk in the council estate near where I live, and you hear birds singing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It was just kind of weird, like being in the forest. There's no birds singing. You don't see any insects. You don't see any bees. You don't see any butterflies. You don't see any dragonflies. I mean, when is the last time you saw a dragonfly? Do people even know what a dragonfly is? Do people even realize a dragonfly is a native?
I saw a dragonfly the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was a brown one. It wasn't very interesting. I mean, I like the really colourful ones, like the green teal ones.
Yeah.
But there is like a meme. There's like a Victorian meme of children running around with it like a stick with a little net on the end to catch insects, and then they examine them, and they like. I don't know if you've been to a museum where they've got this kind of thing. They've got like insects, and they stick a pin in them, and they stick them. I mean, so kids used to because they used to raise children. Oh, you got to be a scientist or whatever. They used to go into the countryside with nets and catch insects to look at them. You don't do that anymore. Nobody does that anymore.
I used to.
There's no fucking insects. They're all dead.
It is interesting. There are a lot less insects.
Yeah.
Although, from my point of view, that's a good thing. I fucking hate insects.
I mean, it's probably the pesticides, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's watch this because God's own prototype is asking. You know, he can see what's coming. I want to just. This is why I love open source. Let's just see what this guy has to say.
This cost $60,000. So I built my own for $15,000. And mine is better because I can fix it forever. It's lifetime design. It's also modular, so I can modify it and I can repair any major problem in 1 hour. With the other brand, I have to throw it out in 5 years. But I didn't just build this. I also built this. I calculated that civilization needs just 50 machines to build everything from scratch. And what people can't believe is that I posted the full plans, designs, instructions on how anyone can build these machines for themselves. All of our designs are open source, which means that people from all over the world develop and share this information with everyone else so that anyone can take them and improve on them, well, for the benefit of everyone. You might be wondering what I even use these machines for. Well, we also created a method where you can build an entire house in just 5 days. You might not need a tractor or a digger, but everyone needs a home. And almost no one can afford to build their own using current methods, which are expensive and inefficient. But with the help of the open source community, we apply the same philosophy we used with machines to housing, and it's already working. Here's a house that we're training people to build in only 5 days for sale right now. Again, all the designs and instructions are posted on our website for free. But if you want a hands-on education in how
Anyway,
you can
I don't really care about the house, but I mean, I think this part is cool. Like he's built all.
Well, I mean, did he build an internal combustion engine himself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, like, why are you so negative? What the fuck?
I don't mean.
Well, he's saying he says from scratch. Yeah, he says from scratch. Was it?
Oh wow, you guys are negative. The point,
I mean, it's cool.
The
yeah.
point is, excuse me. The point is, it's open source. So if it breaks down, you can fix it yourself. You know how it's built. You built it yourself. If it breaks down, you can get the parts yourself. You can fix it yourself. You don't have to throw it away every 5 years and buy a new one. You don't have to phone up the corporation that built it and said, excuse me, I've got this problem. How do I fix it? You built it yourself. You maintain it yourself. You fix it yourself. And it's cheaper and it's modular and it's yours. And I mean, in case you guys don't understand like the whole open source philosophy, let me just explain it to you. It's like this. Companies that believe in proprietary software, they want you to be a mushroom, right? They want to keep you in the dark. They want to feed you shit, right? Like Apple. They don't want you to know how the Apple phone works, how the MacBook Pro works. They don't want you to know. They want you to be a consumer that just pays for the product. Okay? With open source technology, they want you to know how it works. They want you to know how to fix it. They want you to know how to build it. They want you to be able to take control of it and be able to, you know, it's yours. I mean, this is why Ted Kaczynski, this is why Luke Smith is famous, by the way. I mean, he hasn't made a video in a long time, but there's a big YouTuber called Luke Smith, and he kind of merged, the philosophy of Ted Kaczynski with open source technology. Because what did Ted Kaczynski said? He said people are alienated because they're not in control of their environment, right? He didn't use the word alienation, but this is what he was talking about. People are unhappy because they don't know how to grow their own food, build their own stuff, etc., right? So in a similar way, when it comes to open source technology, people are unhappy because we buy computers, we buy cars, we buy TVs, we buy all this technological shit. None of the companies that sell us this stuff want us to be able to fix this stuff. They want us to just be consumers. They want us to be stupid. They don't want us to understand how this stuff works. They don't want us to be able to open it up and fix us. Even my mobile phone, I can't take the battery out. I remember mobile phones 10 years ago. You could take the battery out to stop the government from listening. So you can't do that anymore. They don't want us to be able to get our hands on the technology and control it. They want us to be stupid, little capitalist consumers that just buy stuff, and when it breaks, you buy something new. Open source technology is different. with open source technology, they want to empower you. They're like, build this yourself, fix it yourself. You can keep it for the rest of your life, and we're giving the power to you, the people, right? And this, in my opinion, is how a traditional society worked. You go back and you go to the medieval period. People didn't have copyright and intellectual property. Like nobody copyrighted a plow, or how to build a house, or whatever, or how to build a well, or whatever limited technology they had at the
Well,
time.
you did have the guilds that would sort of hoard this sort of information, how to do stuff.
Yeah, you had some protectionism. Yeah, of course you did. But nonetheless, I mean, I just think the technology should be in the hands of the people, because the corporations, they want to build a digital prison, and they are building a digital prison, and they want to lock us inside it. And I think open source is the way to fight against that.
Yeah.
I'm not deliberately trying to be negative. It's a genuine question. Did he build an internal combustion engine, or did he get an off-the-shelf one?
I don't know. I mean, I'm
assuming he used an internal combustion engine, but I mean, I don't know. I
mean, you'd have to look at the website. I don't know. What's the website?
I'm having a look at the website, and I'm not seeing an internal combustion engine listed. So I'll tell you the engines he's got listed. He's got modern steam engine. I can't see you wanting the digger made out of a modern steam engine.
Yeah.
Hydraulic motor. Well, something's got to drive that, and then an electric motor. You know, and electric motors are okay, but
how
are you
powerful
powering that?
Also, how powerful is it?
Exactly.
Is it just a little one?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not possible.
The designs are good,
build
though.
an
Yeah.
internal combustion engine from scratch. I just, I'm a little skeptical, because it's easy to get an off-the-shelf model, and the problem is, as soon as you got an off-the-shelf model, the older it gets, the harder it is to get parts.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know, to be honest. I mean, I think the guy's just trying to push it forward.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a good idea. I don't have a problem with the idea. I'm just asking questions. That's all.
Yeah. I haven't looked at it. I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm not really a very technological guy, to be honest with you. I like the idea more than the application of the idea. To be honest with you,
I mean, it's tricky because you're still very much tied into all the supply chains for all your components and parts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the idea is.
Yeah.
Home hydraulic stove. Yeah, I mean, the idea is don't let perfection be the enemy of the good, right? I mean, it's just like
you've got the
look at this thing, micro tractor by open source. I mean, this looks pretty fucking cool. Look at this thing.
That's a video. Play that. Put it on low volume. We'll talk over it, right? And we'll see if he mentions what powers this damn thing.
There was.
Can you hear it?
Yeah,
you don't need to hear it. Keep on going.
But can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said mute it. Oh, that's not his engine. Just back. Restore the engine. Okay, yeah, you can mute it.
Sorry. I just think it's kind of cool, that they're building this stuff.
It is cool. I like the idea, but again, that machine was mass produced.
Yeah.
Those welders they use are mass produced. I suppose you could argue is you need to get the machines that you can use. What motor is that?
Dude,
it's like a
Honda
man,
like don't let perfect be the enemy of good.
No. What I'm trying to say is you will need manufactured machines to build the machines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. But the idea is that ultimately, at the end of the day, at some point, like the manufactured machines themselves become open source, and then everything becomes open source.
Well, no, I'm all for like everyone having a 3D printer. That's fantastic, right? Takes power away from manufacturers getting devices like that. What I'm saying is, it's not as easy as it sounds.
No,
and you are going to need an engineering background. You are going to need to know how to weld, for example. Can you weld?
I can weld, but it's not pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I did it in school a long time ago, but yeah.
Well, not many people can weld. I mean, I'm not saying it's a skill that people can't learn and everything, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
these guys know what we're talking about here is
the idea. It is a little on the utopian side.
What I guess what we're talking about here is a fundamental difference between factory culture and what did they used to call it? Cottage industry, like pre-industrial revolution culture. Before the industrial revolution, people used to make their own shit. Okay, they used to make their own stuff. They used to know how to build their own stuff. And then the factories came along and the craftsmen disappeared. And now everybody just works. I work in a factory. You know, you just do you do your own methodical little thing, and you press this button, you blah, 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 and you're disempowered, and you don't really know how it works, and you produce a lot of stuff, but you lose the craftsmanship, and you lose the understanding of how the thing works. You see, so I think the people that are into open source, I think they're like the same kind of people that are into the arts and crafts movement. Who is that? Was it? Oh, I keep on talking about the arts and crafts movement, but it was like it wasn't Owen Jones. It was, who the fuck did the arts and crafts movement? Arts and crafts movement, international design movement. Let me just look this up. Hang on a minute.
He did have in that first video. He did have one of these little tractors with a big circular saw on the front. I think we need those in London.
William Morris, yes, sorry. The arts and crafts movement, international trend in decorative and fine arts that developed in the British Isles. I mean, William Morris, who is a bit of a he was a bit of a communist, to be honest with you, but it was a reaction. It was a very British reaction to to factories making everything. It's like, no, let's preserve this. We want people that know how to do pottery. We want people that know how to make wallpaper. We want people that know how to make clothes. We have to preserve the arts and crafts, you know. And then later on, you've got another movement. Let me just find this for you. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh God, what's going on? We've got the DIY movement, right? Same thing. It's about empowering the people. So I'm just pressing too many buttons in the background.
I mean, I completely agree with the aesthetic.
Right? Anti-consumerism, DIY, do it yourself. By the way, I mean, punk music was DIY music. This is why I've made this video several times, but my YouTube channel keeps getting deleted. But I keep making the point that cyberpunk is open source, because the punk music itself was DIY. At the same time that the DIY movement occurred, this is roughly like in the 1970s. It became like very popular. Is the same time that the punk movement occurred, and the punk movement was DIY, do it yourself, right? I'm working class. I don't understand music. I don't know how it works, but I'm just going to pick up the guitar. I'm just going to and make music, right? So cyberpunk should be Linux. Linux is cyberpunk, is the point I'm making. If you read Neuromancer by William Gibson, he famously says the streets will find their own use for things. The idea being that technology is out there, gets onto the streets, people hack it, people modify it, people change it, and they make it do whatever they want, right? But Linux and open source technology is cyberpunk, in my opinion, because cyberpunk is punk and punk is do it yourself. It's the DIY movement, it's the arts and crafts movement, it's putting the ability in the hands of people to make things. Okay, I'm trying to talk about like a fundamental problem in our society, in that we've adopted a merchant culture where everything is based around how much can you sell this for in the shop, and nobody is thinking about how do I build this, how do I make this, how do I produce this. Like, you go on YouTube, you want to make money, go on YouTube and you click how do I make money, and you'll have like 100 videos telling you how to be an internet entrepreneur, and they will all tell you, oh yeah, do drop shipping, get some guy in China to build this, open an internet shop and sell it, right? None of these people tell you how to build shit. Everybody just wants to sell stuff like a Jew or an Arab or a merchant, right?
Mhm.
It's all about selling the shit instead of building the shit and learning how to build it and learning how to make it and learning how to produce stuff. It's like what is that guy? Culture of Critique. You know, he said America is a gay shopping mall, right? That's all it is. It's
Yeah.
gay people that are shopping. Like they don't make anything anymore. Everything gets made in China, and people just buy it in America on debt. $37 trillion worth of debt, right? So we have lost the ability to make things. We invented everything, and we've lost the ability to make things. It's utterly tragic. So I just think we need to go back to basics. We need to start building our own tractors, our own cars, our own TVs. We need to be open source. We need to learn how to fix this stuff. It will fix so many environmental problems. I mean, look how many TVs get thrown in the trash heap. Like it's just.
You touch on what I'm completely with you. The problem is, I mean, this is why I want the population to come down, because I think every Englishman should have a house, a garden, and a shed.
Mhm. Yep.
I think that's an Englishman's right to have those three things, right? We were never going to get it if the population stays as high as it is.
Englishmen tinkering in their sheds created the modern world.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
We shouldn't be living in high-rise flats or on top of each other. You can't progress society like that. It'll degrade.
Yeah, you got to fight back against consumer. I mean, this is why, like I hate the whole right wing, left wing divide, because like I'm an anti-consumerist. Like fuck consumerism, really. But the right wing would say, "Oh, you're just communist," and it's like, no, I'm not. I mean, I don't want to be a slave. Like, I don't want to just buy shit. I want to be able to make my own stuff. Like, even like I don't know how old your parents are, but even like I asked my mum, she used to make her own dresses. Like every girl in England. They used to buy magazines, and in those magazines, they'd have dress designs.
Yeah. My mum said about her mum doing that always. Yeah.
Yeah, you make your own clothes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make my own clothes. I don't know how to make my own shirt. So we're all being alienated. I know this is a Marxist idea, but nonetheless, like you take away the Marxism is all about like who owns the power of production, right? The means of production is the way he phrases it. Who is able to make shit, right? This has been taken away from us. I mean, it's like this Tokyo salary guy. We just watched the video. Like, he's a grown man. He doesn't know how to make anything. Like, I feel the same way. I just go to work and I buy shit. I don't know how to make it. I don't know how to build anything. I don't know how to fix anything. I've been disempowered.
Computer stuff is beyond us, because you're talking about the manufacturing the microscopic nanometers level. Like you can't make your own computer chip at home.
Yeah.
So,
and which makes things tricky.
I think there needs to be a hybrid system. Just because modernity exists doesn't mean, like I said, we should all have a shed where we can tinker.
Yeah.
And we should be school. There should be we should be doing the trivium, and outside the trivium we should be doing a vocation where we're learning how to weld even, and woodwork. And then once you've done the trivium and learned all how to weld and do woodwork and etc., then you can have the choice of going into more academic fields.
Yeah.
And you know, until those two things are done, I mean, how much fun would school? I mean, I do agree that we do need the trivium, but how much fun would school be if you spent a lot of your time building stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they should teach you to do something useful. You know, because when it comes to the academic stuff like history and philosophy and all that, that is a lifetime endeavor. Like young people cannot understand history. The idea that somebody can go to university and do a degree in English literature is just at the age of 20 is retarded. You have to spend 20 years reading, Like you have to read the books. Like I did English lit at uni. What, have you read all the books? Have you read the English canon? There's like 1,000 books that you got to read to be educated in English. Have you read them? No. Well, what is the point of your degree then? You know, it's just
that was my favourite Charlie Kirk comeback, because an English lit major came up and Charlie Kirk asked him about 2 authors. First author is, what's your favourite Charles Dickens book? He answered, okay. What's your favourite Jane Austen book? And he went, Jane who?
Oh,
yeah, man. Yeah.
I would have thought they'd at least cover that. No.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, English. I don't know. Actually, the Jews say this in regard to the Kabbalah. They say you shouldn't study it until you're 40 years old. I actually kind of agree with this. I think like you need a certain like level of maturity before you should study philosophy, or you should get a philosophy degree.
History on the ancient world that's not too bad, because there's not actually that many books. Yeah, the actual sources, there's not that many of them.
Yeah.
But of course, that's just a little slither of history, though.
Well, how about this then? You have to. There needs, between leaving school at 18, say, you need 3 years of real world experience before you even can contemplate going to university. I.e., you need to be over 21 to go to university.
Yeah, I mean, like the guild system, they take on apprentices. That's sort of, you could do that, which is good.
Yeah, I know how like uni used to be a place for like rich people to meet each other, or it should have been a place like where you go to get a job. I just don't think like studying English lit at university is just retarded. Like,
well, the reason I went to university is I went to network with such people.
Right.
Didn't quite work out for me. So, came out with a useless degree and no network. I went, oh well, that was a waste of fucking time then.
Yeah. See, I never went to university, so that worked out for me.
No, it was a good call, but I went mainly to network, because the power of networking, don't underestimate that.
Yeah, especially if you get into like Harvard or one of these ones, or Oxford, then
yeah.
that's really super.
Yeah, you can't just go to a university.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go to Oxford, you'll never be unemployed.
Yeah,
like you've made it. Yeah. You get any job. People in the chat are saying I'm following distributors. I've never heard of this. It's an economic theory asserting that the world's productive assets should be widely owned rather than concentrated. Well, yeah, I agree with that. So there you go. I guess I am a distributist. It was based upon the Catholic social teaching of blah 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 blah. Influence Anglo Christian democratic movements.
It's like
it views laissez-faire capitalism and state socialism as equally flawed and exploitive. I'd agree with that. Due to their extreme concentration of ownership, I'd agree with that. Instead, it favors small independent craftsmen and producers, or if not possible, economic mechanisms such as cooperatives and mutual organizations. Yeah, I'm okay with cooperatives. Small to medium enterprises, yes. We need small businesses. Antitrust laws, yes. To restrain or eliminate overweening economic. But yeah, I am a distributist. There you go.
Well, so I mean, I'm quite happy with having lots of competition. And I absolutely despise our elites for giving all our manufacturing to China.
Yep. I mean, there was like Etsy. I thought was quite good because it just gave little people like a chance to sell their stuff. But apparently, Etsy is now just being flooded with like Temu crap from China that's being sold as like handmade when it isn't. But it's just a constant battle against that.
Yeah,
that's a problem with China. They just, I mean, there is power in making stuff, and China is demonstrating that. And my God, if our elites can't realise the kind of shit we're in because we can't make anything.
Yeah, we've been hollowed out. We've been utterly hollowed out.
Well, a depressing note.
Well, I posted something. Can move on to.
Okay. Brittany Venti.
Yeah. This is
Oh, she was. Yeah, this is big. Like, what did Hassan do to his pet? Did he torture his dog? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
People realized he's got a shock collar on it, and he shocks it to stay in place for his entire stream.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, let's see what
This
Brittany
is
does
her
here.
how streamers treat their pets.
Okay, Brittany is favorite internet mutt. Here we go.
Palestine and Israel is like. Did you just move? Oh, do you still want to move around when I'm streaming and trying to get super chats? God, you just can't stay in one fucking place, can you? Where do you think you're going? No, guys, I love Kaka. That's why I named her after shit. Such
Oh,
a
my
girl.
cat's there.
Why
Like,
can
what
I
the
fit
fuck
a
are you
finger
doing?
through your collar? That's better. What do you mean I'm torturing her? Don't you see I'm posing with her right now? Really cute. Yeah.
Yeah, people who torture dogs should be executed. So
Yeah, because well, let's get this. I can probably find the clip. Here it is, the actual Hassan clip. Because he,
yeah, I want to see this because people have been talking about this and I haven't seen the clip. Here we go. All right, let's fucking talk about this because I fucking hate people that mean it. Because the thing about dogs is that dogs are loyal. You can say what you like about dogs, but they are a loyal creature, and loyalty is a great, great virtue.
even when you beat them, even to absolute shitbags, they'll be loyal and go back.
Oh god,
so much.
Right, let's watch this. Try not to rage. What does he do?
I hate this fucking country so much.
Yeah, fuck you. Go live somewhere else.
Yeah.
You can be on a fucking mountain in the middle of Norway and get better internet than Los Angeles, California. And this is just like a moment of anger. This is a moment of fucking anger for like something that is just so routine, so silly, such a first world problem. But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence.
It's
Okay.
moving.
The same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just just stop.
Mm-hmm. See how he reaches. See how he reaches for something with his left hand. And then she yelps. And he so he took a couple of days off while people going, what the fuck is this? And he then comes back with a video where he's got her collar and he's taken the shock prongs out because he's got these little metal shock prongs, and he's taken them off and stuck a bit of black tape over that everyone can see. So he's pretending, no, this is just a vibrating collar. It's not the shock collar. When, yeah. And it's just
the dog wouldn't make that noise. Why did it go whoa like that? Like you wouldn't make that noise if it's just
his
vibrating.
first excuse was it caught its foot on the floor. Did
On
it?
the keyboard.
Yeah, okay.
It's on the keyboard, isn't it? Yeah.
Wait, yeah. It's just what is going on in this guy's head? Where like he's got to keep this dog in frame. Like how just this absolute control, like typical leftist. Everything's got to be in place. Nothing can move.
Well, I think Mercian has nailed it with this fucking. Muslims want dog-free zones needed to make outdoors less racist. Yeah, it's because dogs don't like bad people.
Yeah.
That's what it fucking is. I mean, I had this experience. I just remember, I don't know why I remember this, but I was in Brazil and I had a friend and we were there there's like a tree and they had like these, they're like Brazilian squirrels, and there was a squirrel in the tree and we were like talking to the squirrel or whatever. And this other guy came and walked and the squirrel ran away. And my friend, he just turned to me, he said to me, yeah, animals can recognize a bad person. They can just see their aura, and they don't like it. And I think dogs are very much like this. Cats, maybe not so much. I don't know, but dogs really don't like bad people.
Yeah, cats can tell bad people as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of cultures think the cats can ward off evil spirits as well.
Maybe.
I like
I
cats.
don't know.
I like
cats. I don't have a problem with
dogs.
cats.
I don't think you should choose between them.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, dogs, like, oh my God, this is actually a real kind of like sore point for me because like there's a lot of Indians that don't like dogs, but if you actually look at the scripture, Krishna's got dogs, and in the Mahabharata, Arjuna, when they go to at the end of the Mahabharata, when they go to the Himalayas and they're trying to get into heaven, they take a dog with them, and right at the end, Yudhishthira Maharaj, he tries to get into heaven, and he brings the dog with him into heaven. As far as I remember, I can't remember the whole story. So they used to like dogs in India, but then India got conquered by dogs, and now they have an anti-dog kind of culture. But it's not Indo-European culture. Indo-Europeans have always loved dogs. It's the Muslims that don't like them. So yeah, it's a fucking sore point.
I wonder where that comes from. Do you think? Do you think dogs knew during the when Muhammad became a bit conqueror?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe they just don't have dogs in the desert. I don't know. How does it work? They have
There's some hounds. There's some hounds. Yeah, there's like the Afghan hound.
Right. Maybe they're just bad
dogs
people.
All over. I mean, we've sort of domesticated them, and they're all wherever humans are. There's dogs there.
Oh, look at this guy. He came back. Oh, is it nice to buy eggs? Used to drink hash. Yeah.
Posted a meme I just saw.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to make a point. I forgot what it was. Okay. What are you sharing?
This is Hassan in the future.
Oh God. Can we even show this on the internet? Is this?
I mean, it's quite. I mean.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. All right. Oh shit. Anyway, yeah. Let's fucking delete that quickly. But yeah, yeah, dude. Like, dogs are beautiful, wonderful creatures.
There's another people been digging up more about his dog abuse. Like there's one clip where this woman talking, and she's got the dog, and he's got the collar on way too tight.
Right.
You're supposed to be able to get two fingers in between the collar and the neck, aren't you?
Yeah. I think
this is like a long time ago when YouTube was more free. I made a video called I don't know if I can say it, but I made a video called "God Doesn't Like Muslims" or something like this. But you look at like Muslim countries, it doesn't rain. It doesn't rain. So it depends whether or not you believe that God controls the weather or not. I personally do, but you got to understand the Middle East, like Turkey and Syria and Iran, they used to be, all of these areas used to be covered in trees. There used to be a lot of trees there. There's no trees there anymore.
Yeah, me and Terry were talking about this last week after the stream.
Yeah, it's because they're sinful
huge
people.
biomass there. That's why there's a lot of oil there now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I just think they're bad people. I've got to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Hassan definitely is. Just an evil person.
I mean, I've seen videos of like just Muslims like beating up goats and beating up animals and just like.
That's a nice word for it.
No, I mean, yeah, they have sex with them as well. But I mean, I just remember like somebody, like I just remember like on the Daily Storm back in the day, they like Anglo shared a video, like a bunch of Muslim immigrants, and they got a cat, and they picked up the cat. And then the guy just like football kicked it, just like boom, like kicked it like 100 meters into the air, killed it probably. And, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? And then like another video, was in some like Middle Eastern country, and the Muslim guy just like jumped on top of a goat and just like pounding it, just like punching it in the face and shit like this. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why? Like,
just issues there, isn't there?
Yeah, what's going on? Where's all this anger coming from? Like, what the fuck, man? Like,
on defenseless creatures as well.
It scares me how it's not just Muslims, it's how the third world just seems to have a lack of empathy for other people and other life forms.
I mean, it's like psychopaths here. They always say they start on animals, and you got entire nations doing that. Should these nations be here? I think that's going to cause trouble. But yeah,
well, I mean, how do these Africans? How do the Chinese eat dogs? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think the China has suffered a lot of famines, and
they
just found a way around it.
Yeah.
In fairness to the Chinese, like I think if Mao didn't get into power, I think China would almost be sane.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that what's the current president of China? His name's I always forget his name.
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping, yeah. Xi Jinping will die out soon. I mean, he's like 80 or 90. So he'll die. And that whole generation will die. And a new generation will.
It'd be ironic if they became the most libertarian country in the world.
Yeah.
Well, I think they could. I mean, like Taiwan is apparently like a very nice place to live. Like, I mean, they embrace democracy. So I think it's possible for them. If that old communist, because right now you see they've got a mandate right now. They've got like the mandate of heaven or the mandate of the Yellow Emperor or whatever you want to call it, like the old Chinese way. But they have dragged China out of poverty and made it an industrial powerhouse. So they kind of have a mandate to say, look, what we're doing is working, so you guys should go along with it. And I guess the Chinese are just going to go along with it. But once he dies, and once that whole generation dies, I'm hoping that a new China just says, okay, guys, like, thanks for building all the factories, but like, can we get rid of this psychotic totalitarian bullshit, please?
It is because it's a bit like Russia with China. They're like, Russia's got Putin and China's got Xi. In both cases, they have completely formed the government just around them.
Yeah.
It is just this one man. And it's not like with kings where, okay, I've got my son, he's going to be taking over. So it's always going to be a lot more unstable when the one guy does actually die.
Yeah.
So it could be likely that the most libertarian country on the planet, and the most prosperous libertarian country on the planet, could be China in maybe 25 years. Or
I hope so.
Well, I always think the most libertarian country on the planet is Somalia. Because you can do anything in Somalia, right? You can be a warlord. You can get your RPGs, go down to the market, get your RPG and machine gun, become a pirate. You can do anything in Somalia. That's the libertarian paradise.
Yeah.
yeah, it turns into a war zone.
I really don't have an answer for that, but I mean, you look where we're heading.
Somalia again, yeah. Libertarianism is in our future. Yay.
I mean, I lived in India. There's a certain freedom to live in India because it is a chaotic third world country. So you can sort of just do whatever you want.
Well, I like to think of myself as having a libertarian streak, but as I always say about Anglos,
well,
there shouldn't be an extreme of anything.
Yeah, you need a balance. Yeah.
I mean, I think like Sargon's point, like rejecting liberalism and stuff, is like, you know, this only work. His real thing is that this only works for Anglos. This isn't This isn't liberalism. This is just English traditionalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our philosophy is being adopted by the whole world, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but they mess it up.
They mess
and
it up,
and then we adopt the messed up version.
Yeah, that's the problem. The rest of the world is infected. I think we had it so good. We worked it out. Just balance of everything. You don't. Once you go into it, because you can go into extremes, libertarians, liberalism, anything, any ism you think is good and great. any extreme will lead to bad things. I mean, this is almost like sort of like virtue ethics of Aristotle, pleasure, pain, and balance, and all that. We nailed it. We exported it. They changed it, and then we adopted what the world changed it into.
Yeah. I kind of like the Conley Druckbar ethic of just like, can we just have a government which is just like okay? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not really, really great, and it's not really, really bad. It's just kind of like it's okay, and we'll muddle on. Do you know what I mean? Instead of like being psychopathically evil like it is now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ban this.
I don't know what we're going to do about digital ID. I mean, I know lots of people sort of saying they can't bring it in. It's against even the ECHR rights and all this. But I don't know. I don't think if they want to do something, they miraculously ignore any contradictions.
What I've seen them say is that because AI is coming, people are going to be able to fake your voice and your face and everything. And so we're going to need a digital ID to identify who you are as a real person on the internet. I'm not exactly sure if that's a good argument. I mean,
as if that can't be hacked.
Yeah, I mean, really, it should just be like you have to go to the bank and in person and show yourself. That should really be what it is.
Well, Dan Tubbs of the Lotus, I forget what he called it. He did come up with a different kind of digital ID where you own the rights to it. I forgot what he called it because I'm having this.
Yeah, like a digital passport sort of thing or something like that.
Yeah, but where the problem with digital ID is it's owned by the government.
Yeah.
So
like with his thing is like you decide who gets access to it, and they go to you rather than going to the government.
And you can revoke access to it as well.
I would cancel everything and just go back to a paper thing.
That's
like
not
the,
happening.
Like the Russians. Apparently everything still runs on paper. Well, what happens if you get hacked? What happens if there's a power cut, etc., etc.? Just run everything on filing cabinets and paper. That worked, and that worked for a really long time.
Well, maybe we shouldn't fight against the net zero thing because I'll tell you, our power infrastructure won't be able to handle anything.
Yeah,
it
AI
won't be
costs a lot of
robust enough.
electricity.
I mean, that they want. I mean, they say they want us all in electric cars. What they mean is they want the elite in electric cars. Plebs won't have electric cars.
Right, but by the way, I've been thinking about all this all week and talking to my AI friend about this. But I think hydrogen cars are the future. That's what's got to happen. That is the solution.
Hydrogen's good, but you know what? You do know the problem with hydrogen, don't you?
What's that?
Goes bang.
There's two major problems with hydrogen. Number one is storing hydrogen. We're still a bit skittish on the best way of storing it. And the second is it's always attached to another molecule. So you need to expend energy to get hydrogen.
Yeah, you got that. You get the hydrogen from the water. So
but you need energy to separate it.
So my master plan. Okay, you build hydroelectric dams in Canada, up there in the snowy wasteland. You build a whole bunch of hydroelectric dams, and you use those hydroelectric dams to power the electrolysis to turn the water into hydrogen. And then we build a hydrogen-based car industry in England and the British Isles, and we run. That's how it's going to work in the future. We'll run all of our cars off hydrogen.
You do know hydrogen is the most flammable gas on the planet.
That's cool, man. Yeah, power my car. Petrol's flammable.
Every car is the Hindenburg.
Yeah.
Petrol is flammable.
Well, I mean,
hydrogen goes bang even more.
Yeah, it's honestly it's so flammable.
That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah, well, this is why Elon Musk is pushed for the BEVs. Is basically, as far as he's concerned, if you're using energy to make a fuel, then you might as well use the same energy to store it. That's why he came up with the principle electric vehicles.
But if there's a power car, then nobody's car is going to work.
Well, you get your petrol
if there's a
generator
power
out.
car and you've got a store of hydrogen, at least you can keep the cars running until, like, you know.
No, you get a petrol generator out.
But you've put everything on hydrogen. May I remind you, we can synthesize petrol and diesel. So why don't we stick with what we got?
How do we synthesize petrol and diesel?
Right, the same way we do now. Right?
We've done it for decades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Synthesize it from what?
Hydrocarbons. You can actually, like, so you can synthesize carbon dioxide into any other hydrocarbon you need.
How do you what?
It's some industrial process, but
so
yeah,
but
they've done
what's
it.
The original product that you put in?
The thing is, it's the same problem with the hydrogen.
Can you turn water into petrol? Like, what's the original thing that you put in? What do you put in?
Energy, heat. It's a process. Like, so, for example, when we refine crude oil into petrol, diesel, and other hydrocarbons, there's never enough of any. So, if we need a lot of petrol, say, we have to take other bits of the crude oil. So, if it's a bigger chain like diesel, we have to do a thing called cracking it. I talked about this last week. That's how we end up with plastic to make it into petrol. And then if it's a smaller molecule like methane, there's a process called formation where we can turn it into petrol. You do a similar thing to pull you basically pull the carbon hydrogen away from carbon dioxide, and you can form it into any other hydrocarbon you need. But the reason we don't do it is the amount of energy that takes.
Okay. I don't know, mate. You lost me. Like, I'm trying to concentrate, but then I'm just looking at this.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I'm just looking at that. I was really trying to concentrate.
Are we going to get the Bonnie Blue Casanova on the street?
Bonnie Blue, epic hero. Like, I actually like her now. Fucking yeah.
I mean,
well
it's
done, Bonnie.
I mean, what does it say?
Proper English slag, right?
Yeah,
Proper English
she
slag.
will bang anything, but illegal immigrants. That's a step too far for her.
That's where she draws the line. God bless her. Well done, Bonnie Blue.
She had enough of all that black cock now.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's a bit depressing, isn't it? No, I understand. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was concentrating on what you're saying. Like, I don't know, man. I just thought the hydrogen car sounds like a cool thing because you've got infinite amounts of water. So, you know, the oil's going to run out at some point.
Yeah, but you need to use energy to convert that water.
Yeah, that's why you make dams. You make hydroelectric dams.
Yeah.
Theron might have heard me say this. The problem is not an oil crisis; it's an energy crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, hydroelectric dams and everything, but renewables have their own problems.
Yeah.
It's not just what I'm saying is it's not. You can't just simply just like, oh, we'll use hydrogen, and then it's all like every problem's magicked away. We had the best system, and unless they can come up with cold fusion or something like that, for decades we've had the best energy we're ever likely to have outside of nuclear fission.
Yeah.
Oh, this was about the don't know if we saw this clip at all, but Larry Ellison talking about our future with digital ID and digital everything.
Larry Ellison is a Jew, by the way, in case people didn't know. I mean, he used to be really cool. Like, he was like the original like Silicon Valley adrenaline junkie, like jumping out of planes and bungee jumping and doing all like this crazy shit back in the day. But he's like, I mean, he's become like, he's just popped into the news cycle like a month ago. But I mean, he's been a billionaire in the background for a long time.
He's incredibly wealthy. He's like top 1 or 2 wealthy people.
Yeah.
Him and Elon Musk, yeah.
I think he like owns an entire island in Hawaii. And a lot of the things that Oracle, I think his company is called, a lot of the things they own are just like real, like, I don't know how to describe it, like in the background technological things that run the internet essentially. But anyway, let's see what he's got to say.
Because we're constantly watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. The first thing a country needs to do is to unify all of their data so it can be consumed and used by the AI model. You have to take all of your healthcare data, your diagnostic data, your electronic health records, your genomic data. The NHS in the UK has an incredible amount of population data, but it's fragmented. It's not easily accessible by these AI models. We have to take all of this data we have in our country and move it into a single, if you will, unified data platform. So we provide context. When we want to ask a question, we've provided that AI model with all the data they need to understand our country. So that's the big step. That's kind of the missing link. We need to use.
Blair's loving it, and
Yeah.
it's just fucking. He's like fizzing his pants. It's like, yes,
literally just his pants. That is his O face right there. That's what Sherry had to look at all these years.
Oh fuck, man!
Oh, total digital surveillance. Oh yes,
yes. Oh god, Jesus Christ! Oh man,
it's just
dude. They're building a digital prison. What can I say? You know,
it's just like, can you just fuck off? And they're just talking like, oh, we got to have constant monitoring of absolutely everything so that you're all in your best behavior. Just fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off, God. They're so evil, and they don't even try to hide it anymore. Do they realize that they're evil?
I don't think they do. I think they think they're doing something good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was I don't know, like I was working in this restaurant recently, and like I said, I was working with these guys, and they're into like the punk music, and I'm fucking rebellious because I listen to punk music and what have you. And then for whatever reason, we were having a conversation, and we were talking about schools, and the subject came up that, like, obviously in England, if you don't send your child to school, the government will come after you. Like if they miss a day from school, like the government will come after you, and they're like, they'll fine you, and they'll do like this. And I just said, like, I was just saying, this is awful. And this guy, a white guy who listens to punk music and he's like, fuck the system, man. He turned around and said, yeah, I absolutely think parents should be fined for not sending their kids to school. Right? And I'm just like, are you a fucking fascist? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he had this like shocked look, this expression on his face, like,
me?
Yeah. I'm like, the government should fine people for not sending their children to school. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you have any concept in your mind of what freedom and liberty is? And he just looked at me like a fucking rabbit caught in the road, like, you know, with his eyes wide open, like, like what? Like he just didn't get it. Do you know what I mean? He didn't understand.
See, well, no one knows what fascism is, because lots of normies, lots of normal people they think fascism is a synonym for racist. Basically, they're interchangeable. They don't know what the difference is. And as far as I'm aware, there's nothing about fascism that says you have to be racist.
The Italians,
National Socialism, but apart from that,
the Italian fascists weren't, though.
The Italian fascists weren't.
No, but as fascism was conceived of and designed, there's nothing about it. Well, I mean, the nationalism front, maybe, but I mean, I would argue we're now the most fascist this country has ever been, and ever likely. Well, I don't know, and not ever likely to be, because if we keep on going, then I don't know what depths we can find.
Yeah, if you tell people like Well, the basic, like Mussolini's basic stuff about fascism, like everything for the state, everything within the state, nothing against the state, and the merger of the state and the corporation into one is like, well, that's what you want. That's what all these leftists want.
Yeah. I did read the Fascist Manifesto once a long time ago, or I think there's two of them, but I read one of them, and they do explicitly use the word totalitarianism in a positive manner. Like we want total control of everything.
If Tony Blair could use that in a positive way, he would.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a good PR about it.
I mean, I'm okay with the racism, but the state control, now that's where you're going too far.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I just think there's a whole bunch of people out there. They do not understand what liberty is. They don't understand what freedom. They don't get it. They're like, so what? Privacy? So I don't need privacy. I haven't done anything wrong. The government can watch me all day long and listen to everything that I have to say. Like I'm a good person. They don't understand how that could turn really, really bad, really, really fast.
I already post all my furry porn online.
Oh,
What's privacy? What do I need privacy for?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like a fundamental right wing, because men want to be left alone. Generally speaking, they're quite individualistic, and they want their man cave and just leave me alone. Whereas women are very communal, and they want everything to be shared, and they're very conformist. And so they just don't see the problem with it. They're I think the right wing believes in privacy and the left wing doesn't, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'll bring it back to Offspring, because I will never understand why. I'll give you the lyrics to All I Want, right?
Yeah.
Which is a 1997 song, right? And you can kind of see where they were coming from. Leave me alone. But that was so for all the lockdowns and the jabs and everything. How can that be the same band?
Right. Let's have a look at this.
It's actually a really good song if you like punk music. But I just don't understand how this is the same band.
Yeah.
Powers that be breathe down your neck.
Yeah, the pre-chorus here. So back off your rules, back off your jive, because I'm sick of not living to stay alive.
I'm working with.
I just don't want to be controlled. Same band, and they perhaps played that after the fucking jabs. Fucking nerve of it.
Yeah, they don't get it. They don't get what they're saying. It's just
I don't think they understand themselves.
I was at work in 2021. I was working in a factory, and so we're in the middle of the lockdown, and this guy turns up, and he was I don't know what this guy's fucking problem was, but he just he said, "I'm a libertarian," like this, I don't know, maybe this is like his little feather in his cap that he would say to people, and I guess it would impress some people. But he comes up to me, he's like, "I'm a libertarian, like this. I'm studying law. I'm a libertarian." And I'm like, "Oh, right, mate. Yeah. What do you think about the lockdowns?" And he's like, "Oh, it's complicated." And it's like, what the fuck are you well, fuck off, mate. Fuck off. You're prancing around the place, loudly declaring to everybody that you're a libertarian, but you can't understand that the government locking people in their houses is bad. You're just fucking retarded. And so, I mean, anyway, just a lot of left-wing people are like this. They I believe in. I'm an anarchist, but they don't understand what they're talking about.
It's amazing how easy they are to be led down these quite frankly fascist paths. I mean, we can't really call it fascism because the whole nationalist element is missing. It's global. It's global fascism, though.
Yeah.
And they're dragging every country. This is why we've got to resist digital ID, not just for us, but for the rest of the world. We need to hold out.
You do like. It is weird. Like the rest of the world still does take notice of us. Like the raise the colors stuff with the flags, that's taken off everywhere. Like even in Japan, we inspired them to do the same there.
Good.
And their new prime minister woman, she's apparently going absolutely zero migration from now on.
Yeah, look at this. Just to continue on this theme of just retarded people. This is an old one, but anyway, remember this fucking dickhead. Andrew Neil calls on anti-vaxxers to be banned from public spaces with extension of COVID. Like this is a guy who will sit there with a straight face and tell you he believes in liberty.
Yeah.
But when push comes to shove, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about, mate? What the fuck are you talking about, you dickhead?
I mean, that's bodily invasion. If you can't be free on bodily autonomy, what can you be free on? Nothing.
Guy spent his entire life in the media talking about politics, talking about history. Push comes to shove, he's just like, he doesn't get it. Like he doesn't understand, you know. So anyway, look, what is it? 10:30. Like I'm gonna call it early tonight because I got to go to bed tomorrow.
I've got one little thing I thought we could finish on.
All right, we'll finish on this.
It's basically what we can do with homeless people. I think this is the solution to the homeless people problem.
Oh Jesus! Oh man! What the fuck? Oh, I disavow. I don't know what this is. I disavow. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Unfortunately. Okay, let's have a look. Volume up. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Just have cute Japanese girls on TikTok.
Yeah.
Give them purpose.
Guy's doing yoga.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's like a good or a bad thing. I mean, on one hand, it's like she's making fun of someone who's homeless, but on the other hand, he doesn't seem to care. So.
He's having fun.
He's
got a purpose now. You know, he's in TikTok with some cute Japanese girl. We should all be so lucky.
Feminine Japanese women are though.
Yeah.
I miss feminine women.
Yeah.
I've heard they're all like feminist as fuck in Japan. That's why they're not getting married and having kids.
They've sort of had to take on the whole be a corporate slave attitude as well.
Yeah.
The new prime minister though, she does hate women as well. Very anti-feminist.
Oh man. All right. I just want to end on this. We're gonna end on this. And we're gonna rage, and I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. I was gonna look something up, but this has popped up on my timeline.
Mine was a cute Japanese girl.
No.
Okay. Now you want us to end on Hassan Piker instead.
Breaking additional footage has been discovered. This comes after older videos. This has got to be a meme, right?
A commemorative mug I got from England. Commemorative mug I got from England specifically, or commemorative mug I got from England. Commemorative mug I got from England specifically.
The implication is that Hassan looks over and he's looking off camera. He's like, what is this? He reaches over relatively the same spot that he reached in before. And then something happens, something is pressed, and then the dog immediately responds. And then it repositions itself again. Check Eats Twitter. There's a new one. No.
Did you compare this to the Japanese airport experience? Yeah, the Japanese airport experience is like everything works. Everything is fast. Kaya. Place.
What does that dog think it's doing?
Grabs the thing.
Oh.
Back there. What is this?
In the same place.
I mean, that's 100% right.
Everything works. Everything is fast. Kaya, place. Get back there. What is this? Don't worry.
I mean that's 100% right.
I wonder how a lot of like these like weird orbiters that keep defending Hassan no matter what. I wonder how they're gonna spend 3 clips. At this point, there's 3 of them.
I know. My haters are causing me to be more reactive to my dog. Fuck it. I'll just destroy all of the training that I've worked very, very hard on. Let my dog do whatever she wants and then run the show. Look, see, spot training is already failing because I already let her fucking.
I'd rather let the dog run the show.
Yeah.
To be honest, you fucking.
I mean, it's a dog. Just let it walk around. What is this?
Unless the dog has done something really bad. I mean, the way you do the training is you get like some kind of like a spray bottle and spray them with water.
Mm-hmm.
But they have to do something really bad for you to do that. Not move about and get fucking shot.
Animals don't respond well to that. But it's just, again, the attitude like, oh, what? It's got to sit there as like a prop for the entire of your stream.
PewDiePie wouldn't do it, I'll tell you that. PewDiePie loved pugs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a little pug dog. I think the pug dog died recently, didn't he? Count Dankula's pug dog died recently as well, didn't it? So,
that one too,
yeah.
I keep thinking about the Critical Doggo with the Critical Drinkers channel now, but
what did that do?
Well, no, he didn't die. No, he's just got a greyhound, hasn't he? And it's usually in the back of his shots.
Right, yeah.
Did
he get that from a rescue centre?
Well, probably, but it's probably because he put I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but put its bed behind him, and like if the dog wants to go to bed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, I assume if that dog wants to wander about, Critical Drinker ain't going to stop the thing. I'm not going to. Well, I need to stop talking about Star Wars now. The Critical Doggo is not in shot. Hold on a second.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be kind to animals. I mean, like we did talk about this last week. We played a video last week of the girl that was scratched with a dog. So, you know, I mean, like, if the dog's out of control, you put it down. It's not like we're soft on animals, but I mean, like...
Yeah, this is hardly out of control.
Yeah.
It wants to walk around a little bit.
Yeah.
But again, he's talking about, I can't train my dog. Well, you do what normal people do. I mean, they have to be, like... For example, is when they've been really bad, maybe they've destroyed something and now they're barking at you. You get spray water. You spray water on them until they stop, until they learn, no, that's not acceptable. But it's something as extreme as that. It shouldn't be just because your dog's not in the shot or doesn't want to lie where you want it to.
Yeah. It's a very controlling attitude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's end the stream. I've got to go to sleep. I will end the stream saying I want to see the Sam Hyde Hassan Piker fight. Like, what the fuck happened to that? That used to be a thing on the internet a few years ago. Let's bring that.
Well, Hassan bitched out.
He bitched out because he's a little bitch because he knew Sam Hyde would break his face open.
He would, wouldn't he?
Oh, it would be beautiful.
The Candyman would just annihilate him.
The Candyman would crush him. Yeah.
Have you seen Hassan's little like fighting clips?
No.
Like him, like on punching bags and stuff.
Probably looks like Keir Starmer.
Yeah, exactly. It's very womanly, very soft. Like, what is all this working out that you're supposed to do for?
Yeah.
Is Sam Hyde and Hassan Piker in the same weight class, though?
Fucking don't give a shit.
Hassan Piker. I don't know. Piker's pretty big, really. He's quite a big guy, really. But just soft as pudding, though.
He's a bodybuilder. He's some kind of muscle guy. You know, he boasts about it.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Anyway, he pussied out. Sam Hyde challenged him, and he pussied out. He's a fucking pussy, and he tortures his dog. He's a cunt. So anyway, there you go. I'm gonna go. So I got to wake up early. It's been a pleasure. Stream's been fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody.
I did see Chunky Yogurt, Hassan's cousin, accusing Asmongold of trying to get Hassan killed by covering the dog shocking.
Well, they are part of the same. They do work for the same entertainment group. So I mean, let's just be clear. Asmongold and Hassan Pike. That this is something that's been worked out by management it is fake. It is, you know, a drama. But nonetheless, like he's still torturing his dog, and that's not nice. So, you know, yeah, dude, fucking cunt. Anyway, thank you, King Snake. Thank you. Good show. Like, we'll try and get some more guests on. I hope Zeb comes back on the show. But yeah, I enjoyed that. It was a good show, random show. Sunday night, drink a few beers, talk to the lads. We'll be back here next Sunday for a chit chat, and that's it. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good night. Bush End Street.